welcome back to the channel, and we've got an awesome game of Age of Sigmar today. 5,000 points, Chaos versus Order. Khorne and Tzeentch versus Seraphon
and Stormcast.
I was waiting for the prompt of Lizard Man.
I'm not going to rise to it because everybody on your channel should know by now that they're lizard men because they come from 8th edition and they're on square bases. So if anybody wants to argue, they can come up north and say their face. They are lizard men, not Seraphon.
Chaos is obviously going to win it in.
Yeah. Blood for the Blood God, change for the Changeling.
I'll bet you
No,
£20.
What?
I don't think that's a
I'll
chat
bet
at
you
all.
£20 each order win.
No.
It's
Because Stormcast are filthy. And Liam has been reading his book. He's got quite a lot of buffs on his army now.
Done my homework.
Yep, he's doing his homework. Phil, of course, has spells.
and a new army.
And the new army, of course. First time using them on the channel. How long did it take you to paint these?
A week, because I was playing Mass Effect, so it would have taken 2 weeks.
So otherwise it would have taken... What?
2 weeks.
So it would have taken you 2 weeks, but you were playing Mass Effect, so that only took you a week.
You only had a week. You would have
Only
had
had a
2
week.
weeks.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it confused me, don't worry.
So we're going to play a little bit of a custom mission. It's in anticipation for a bigger game that we've got planned. And what it is we're going to do a little bit more narrative. This game itself will be entirely matched play, so need reserve points for summoning. But we're using multiplayer rules, so basically in combat, each team gets to assault with 2 units and then 2 assaults back. It just helps speed the game up with how long this is going to take. But with this 8,000 point game that we've got planned, with all 4 gods of chaos, now children, it's going to be a little bit more open than that, but that is something that you can look forward to. So, the scenario today is basically 3 places of power.
Yes.
But we're going to amend it slightly where it's not heroes that have to hold it. It's the number of models that you have within 6 inches. So on turn 2 you'd score 1 point if you hold it for turn 1. On turn 2 you'd score 2 points if you... No, turn 3 rather, you'd score 2 points if you hold it for 2 consecutive turns, 3 for 3 consecutive turns, and so on. So if you kick the other opponent off it and you get back onto it, you essentially got to start again with points.
Yeah, but you don't start claiming it until turn 2.
Can't claim it until turn 2, so if you make it there turn 1, no points. So without further ado, let's have a look at the battlefield. It's another debut for the channel, which is an 8x4 table.
Decorated by...
Should be.
Yeah, decorated entirely by Liam.
It should be a 9x4.
Khorne likes 8.
No, 9.
8.
9.
They're not going to like anything when they're dead.
Exactly.
9!
It'll be the burial ground. Just think of it that way.
Oh, that's fighting talk. Let's have a look at the armies.
Okay, here we are with me 2,500 points Stormcast. The General, as always, Lord Celestin on Dracoth there with the Sigmarite Shield and Tempestos Hammer. Down here we have Lord Castellan and the Gryphound. And then Lord Relictor. And the final hero for this game is Lord Celestin on foot. We have 2 units of 5 Judicators here. The primes both have the shock bolt. We have a 10-man unit of Retributors with 4-star soul maces here. Back here we have a 10-man unit of Liberators with the hammer and shield. And across here we have 3 Prosecutors with paired war blades. A 5-man unit of Liberators with paired blades, war blades. Here we have a 10-man unit of Decimators, going to kill all the hordes. And we have 2 5-man units of Vanguard Hunters. I am also bringing the battle-torn Hammer Strike Force, which allows me to deploy my Paladin units, which is my Retributors and Decimators, within 9 inches of my Prosecutors. So that's my 2,500 point list for this epic game.
Right guys, this is 2,500 points of Lizardmen / Seraphon. My heroes, I have a Slann, 2 skink priests and 2 Saurus Old Bloods with the celestial spears. And over here, right at the back, I have the Armies General, a Saurus Scarvet on a cold one with a celestial spear. My other 2 behemoths are a Steglodon with the massive blowpipes, or giant blowpipes, and my trusty Bastillodon, or as Lucy's nicknamed him, Turtle Boy. He has the Solar Beam. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, so I'm just going to say Solar Beam.
Bulbasaur, I choose you.
Yes, Harry. For my battle lines, I have 2 units of 10 Saurus with celestial clubs. I have 3 units of 10 skinks with blowpipes and star bucklets. Or buckles, I'm not entirely sure how that's pronounced. I then have 2 units of 10 Saurus Guard, or Temple Guard, if you from fantasy like I am. And finally, I have 2 5-man units of Chameleon Skinks as my special choice. That is my army overview for 2,500 points of this event.
Okay guys, this is my 2k force. I brought the Overseer's Fate Twisters and then 2 battle line here. So I've got my Lord of Change, who's actually the Fate Weaver model right now. And he has the Pyrofire Stave, which is add 1 to my wound rolls in the shooting phase, which should be really cool. And then in the Fate Twisters battalion, I need to have a minimum of 8 units, which could be anything of a Horror Hero, Exalted Flamers, or Burning Chariots of Tzeentch. So I've chosen 4 Burning Chariots here. And then I've chose 4 Heralds of Tzeentch on discs. And then one of these ones, which will be Moonhead. Moony! He's going to have the aspect of Tzeentch, because I get another artifact for having a battalion, which will mean that whilst that guy's alive, when I expend a Destiny dice for my Destiny pool, I roll a dice, and on a 6, I get a new dice to that pool, which is pretty cool. And then what does Overseer's Fate Twisters do? Well, at the start of each of my hero phases, I add 1 to my Destiny dice pool, whilst at least 1 model from this battalion is on the battlefield. And in addition, you can choose to substitute dice rolls that you have already made with Destiny dice, rather than substituting them before rolling, whilst this battalion has 9 or more units. Now, I did not bring 9 units, so I cannot substitute dice, which is sad, but I will be adding another herald to this, which will be the Changeling, and that will be coming in the future, and then hopefully I can do some more trickery, which will be awesome. But I also get the Master of Fate, which is if the Lord of Change from this battalion is on the battlefield, then in each of my hero phases I can choose to reroll the result of 1 of my dice in my Destiny pool. So even more trickery and more. I brought 2 10-man squads of Pink Horrors. Sadly, no blew up Brimstones were bought, so when they die they will not split, but they do have full command in there, which is pretty cool. And then I brought the Master himself, Be'lakor. Oh yeah, he's going to get interesting. Now my command trait is that once I spend, in my hero phase, I roll a dice, and on a 1 or a 6, I can choose to replace 1 dice from my Destiny pool with a number I just rolled, which will be pretty cool. Now there's a lot of psychic stuff, because I actually have 7 wizards, so there's 4 here, then the Lord of Change, and then each of these are going to be wizards. So essentially, on my Lord of Change, I get to pick a spell that each of these know. So we're literally just going to do it this one had number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, and then the Lord of Change will go with number 1 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Each of those are really good. The reason why I've chosen 1 twice is that it's a really good power, which is Bolt of Tzeentch, which is literally just a cast of 8, and it's 18 inches and it's 36 mortal wounds. That's why I've gone with it twice, because it's really helpful. But there's so many and there's so much to go through that if it happens in game, we'll just say what happened and tell you about it. So yeah, that's all the wizard and that's all my stuff. It has taken me actually in total 1 week to paint all this, because Mass Effect came out, otherwise it would have taken me 2 weeks. But hopefully more will come. I'll have a lot more still to build. And hopefully I'll create more of a horde than a very elite army this is. So yeah, we'll go into Harry's Khorne.
Here we go, and this is 2,000, no it's not, it's 3,000 points of Khorne. I almost forgot there, because me and Phil have split it 2 and 3,000 each. So I am running a blood host of Khorne, with the Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster leading it. He is got the command ability that allows +1 to hit within 10 inches of him against targets with the order keyword, which is brilliant for me. He's also part of he's the leader for the battalion, and the battalion is the blood host of Khorne, which you need 7 additional Khorne demon units for. And the first one of which is Scarbrand, making his debut. And because I can take an extra artifact, he has also got a Chaos Talisman. We've then got a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury. No, that's Infinite Rage, isn't it? The D-Axe. I say the D-Axe. It's the D-Axe in 40k. We've then got the Demon Prince of Khorne. So that makes up 3. We've got 1 unit of 5 dogs is 4. 1 unit of 30 blood letters is 5. 1 unit of 30 blood letters is 6. 1 unit of 30 blood letters is 7. And because it's Khorne, I decided to take an 8th unit, which is a unit of dogs. And then of course we have the Soul Grinder, just for a bit of extra meat. And for some actual shooting attacks, Phil. Yeah. So I am using the standard Chaos Allegiance in this because the Khorne book unfortunately isn't out at the point of filming this battle report. It is up for pre-order this week, so you can, by the time this video comes out, expect to see some battle reports shortly with the new Khorne book. But yeah, what was that, Phil? Yeah! Right guys, welcome back after deployment. And this is going to be a brutal, brutal battle between the Stormcast and the Lizardmen as the forces of chaos amass outside of the Grey Fastness. So it's been a long winter. The forces protecting the Grey Fastness have developed, and of course, as spring appears, forces of chaos have amassed. Tzeentch and Khorne forging an alliance. What was that?
It's like
have amassed an alliance and are marching forth to take back the Grey Fastness from the forces of the Stormcast from the heavens. And of course, the Seraphon have descended from the heavens to help protect this newborn city. So, in order to get a foothold outside of the city of the Grey Fastness, Chaos are trying to push forward across this barren wasteland and forested area. We have 3 objectives in the middle. We're playing a custom mission, kind of like 3 Places of Power. We've got the 3 Khorne objectives to represent points on the battlefield where they need to control in order to push forward into the city. So from turn 2, whoever has most models within 6 inches of these 3 objectives will score 1 point for each turn that they hold it. So it's a kind of a bit of a mix between scenarios, but let's have a look at what we've got deployed. Of course, alternating back and forth, me and Phil won the roll-off, and Liam and Lucy are going second. So we've got the Carnosaur, I want to say Saurus and Temple Guard, Skinks and I don't know this guy's name. Steglodon, more Skinks and the Judicator. Of course we have Lord Relictor there as well. Celestin Castellan and Celestin on Dracoth with
is he?
What?
Or is he?
Or is he what?
Or is he Celestin on Dracoth?
Who else would he be?
I don't know.
More Judicators. We've got the 5 units of Liberators there as well. Lucy's got the Vanguard set up in Pursuit, and the Decimators, the Retributors, and the unit of 10 Liberators are all in the Celestial Realm. Of course, they can deploy within 3 inches of those. That's horrible. We've got more Saurus Guard, a Bastillodon,
Yep.
a Fat Frog, some more Skinks, and more Temple Guard.
Yep.
Meanwhile, across the battlefield, there is a horde of Khorne Bloodletters. There is 90 Khorne Bloodletters. 30 times 3. We've got a little bit of Psyker at this side, or Magic. We've got one of Phil's Heralds.
It's Gary. That's
Gary. Gary.
Yeah, and then over here, it's Gil. And then there's Glenn. And then there's Gold.
Okay. And I suppose the chariots have names?
No.
Oh. So yeah, a unit of dogs, 2 chariots, 30 bloodletters. Demon Prince, 30 bloodletters. We've got a Secretor here with the Bloodthirster Wrath of Khorne. Be'lakor, we've got another Blood Secretor straight underneath.
Oh yeah.
We have the Infinite Rage Bloodthirster, more dogs, more bloodletters, and on the outskirts with his best buddy ever, we've got Scarbrand and the Lord of Change. That is not Fate Weaver.
Yeah, well.
How best friends are they, Phil?
They
Are they going to go dancing through the meadows holding hands and throwing daisies at each other?
riding unicorns.
Yay! And then down here we've got Glenn.
No, that's Gil. The other one was Glenn.
Alright.
There's another chariot there. And then we've got 10 horrors there. We've got Glenn there. Yeah, it's Gary, Gil, Glenn. And I've got 10 horrors here. And then Golg. And then we've got the other chariot. And then...
The Soul Grinder.
You
Right.
want to hurry up and finish this, otherwise it's going to start naming all 10 King Horrors.
Oh God, don't let him do that. So, as it stands, we finished deploying first because we set up both battalions first. So we are electing to go first, but we've got 2 things. Be'lakor has a special ability. We have to nominate 1 unit.
I don't have to reveal it yet.
No, we don't. So
I've nominated it.
We will reveal it when we get there.
When it comes time.
But
It is his Agent of Darkness.
Phil has...
My Destiny dice.
How does this work then?
So I roll 9 dice now, and then I keep all them to the side.
Right.
And then before I roll a dice, I can replace it with one of these. So damage, run, charge, shooting, blah blah blah. I can replace them. It's not great. I got 1 6, which is awesome.
But you got 3 1s.
I got 3 1s, which Battle Shock.
True.
Really good because I can bring me back, and then I've got
Oh.
a 5, which is really awesome.
Does it only work on Tzeentch models?
Only on Tzeentch models.
Oh, 'cause
these
that's
ones
about
are
these
not
models back.
cool, but you know I can do some stuff to get rid of them and use them and stuff like that. So yeah.
This is also the new dice tray. We need to name the new dice tray.
Yeah.
What is the new dice tray's name?
Well, judging from the amount of 1s and 2s, unlucky.
Yeah, we'll call it Lucky.
Right, so, hero phase. Both Portal Skulls are opened. The Bloodstoker has whipped this unit of 30 to allow them to add 3 inches to the run and charge. The Bloodthirster has used his Lord of the Blood Hunt ability on this unit, which allows them to add 1 to their run and charge, and allows them to run and charge. Phil very kindly cast Mystic Shield on them for me.
No problem.
So thank you for that. That means Bloodletters are the 4 save. And then there was one other that you did on Scarbrand,
Arcane Transformation.
which essentially gives him +1 attack and +1 move,
And +1 Bravery.
which isn't going to help because he's a single model.
No, it's not. Yep.
But yeah, right. Movement phase. Let's advance across these planes and defeat.
One more thing.
What?
So my battalion lets me reroll one of my dice. I rerolled the 3 and got a 6. I rolled a dice for my command trait, and it's 1 of 6. I get a replacement of my dice with that roll. I rolled a 5, and all the other stuff I have 9 dice, so I can't add 1 to my pool because that maximum is 9. So basically, Destiny dice. All that's happened is I turned a 3 to a 6, which is helpful.
Cool. Let's move on to the movement phase. Right. So the forces of chaos are advancing. Bloodletters moving across, hounds moving across. Everything is basically moved and ran forward in the Khorne army. Scarbrander couldn't get any further forward because the Bloodletters didn't get any further at the minute, but it's there as a protection, thanks to Phil's buff, in case Lucy decides to charge him, because she's probably going to. Phil, meanwhile, has moved bits and pieces forward just a little bit.
They're in range of that objective.
They are.
Yeah, they ran 5.
But we don't get it until next turn.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy can run and shoot. We really need a backdrop.
Yeah.
But this is the first time we've used this table as an 8 before, and it's massive.
Yeah. I'm ready to shoot the Soul Grinder though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right, wait there though, because we need Lucky.
Yeah. So it's Harvester Cannon.
I presume you're shooting the Carnosaur.
Yeah. It's D6 attacks. And then it hits on 4, and then wounds on a 3. That's a wound at -1 rend. 1 damage.
Ignore the -1 because he's got a shield. So just a normal 4 up. Fine.
And then we've got the Phlegm Bombardment, which hits on a 4, and then wounds on a 3. Ah!
Okay, so my Saurus Scarvet on the Carnosaur is going to use his Saurian Rage, Raw, something like that, on the Saurus Warriors at the front.
That's just in case they see combat.
Yes. That allows them, if they roll a 6 to hit, they get another attack. So essentially it's like cold-blooded.
Cool. Moving across, Lucy, Lord Relictor.
Yep, I am going to do...
Abjuration.
Yep, on a 2 or more, in my enemy's hero phase, I can attempt to unbind a spell.
In our hero phase?
Yes.
Within a certain range?
18 inches.
Oh, that's fine.
But it technically doesn't say any inch range.
It'll be within 18 to unbind. Right, moving across.
I've got a battalion, so I can bring 2 artifacts. The first one is going on to Lord Celestin on foot, which is...
Obsidian Amulet.
Yep, which is on a roll of 4 more. This character ignores the effects of spells.
So no Arcane Bolt.
I don't give a damn.
The other artifact is Quicksilver Drought, and that is of course on my general, which is Lord Celestin on Dracoth. He is also...
Guessing he's using Lord of the Host.
He definitely is. No battle shock for friendly units within 20 punches, and he's also using the command trait Consummate Commander, which means while he's alive, I can pick one other hero in my army and use their general's ability, which I'm doing on Celestin.
So who's the person?
Which is +1... No. Yeah, it's +1
+1
to
to
hit.
hit for him and any units within 9 inches, friendly units of 9 inches in the combat phase.
Right.
Is he the one that I can't touch with Psychic?
Yes.
Yes. And then you've got Lord Castellant.
What is
Yes.
this psychic you talk of?
I'm putting his ability straight onto Dracoth, Lord Celestin on Dracoth, which is +1 to his save, which means he now has a 2+ save for re-rolling 1s for the shield, and on saves of a 6 he heals a wound. He also...
That's only why the ability's on, is it?
Yes. Celestin on Dracoth also has the Dracothian trait. I'm giving him Thundercaller, which is +4 to his Storm Breath, so he has a 16-inch Storm Breath instead of 12.
Okay, and after all of that mouthful, we've still got some more abilities down here. Liam?
Yeah, the 2 relics that I took was the Obsidian Blade and the general ability was Tenacious, and they're both on my Scarvet, giving him 1 more wound and giving him +1 to rend. Okay, I've got 2 dice rolls. For this skink, on a 4-up, he gives all units within 8 inches re-rolls on their saves, so 4-up, no. And then we have the skink priest that's all the way down the other end of the table. On a 4-up, he gives everybody re-rolls within 8 inches as well. Yes.
He does.
So they have re-rolls. For my Slan, I rolled this off camera. He has an ability where the stars align and he gets 1 of 3 abilities, and I have +1 to my casting.
And what are you going for at the moment? Let me guess, Mystic Shield on this.
Maybe.
I mean, that's only whilst it's in effect, right?
Let's do it.
Mystic Shield on the Bastiladon.
Yes.
+1 to casting, that's a 6, so you pass.
Yep. And I don't think I'm in range for the
Arcane Bolt.
But I am going to try and get off his unique ability, which is called Light of the Heavens. It's a 6 to get it off.
You get it.
Basically now, all battle shocks I take, I roll 2 dice. I pick the lowest. All Chaos Demons on the table roll 2, and they pick the highest for battle shock.
Oh.
Have fun with that, boys.
Shooter!
Does it matter if I don't take Battle Shock? No!
Shooter!
Don't forget as well, my decimator's +2 to you, Battle Shock.
I don't take Battle Shock within 18.
Oh no!
And they need in a boat.
Within 18 inches of a portal of skulls.
Do you think they're going to stay alive long enough?
Oh god.
Oh, that's fighting talk!
Oh no!
Right, on to the movement phase. And just like that, a Stormcast Stormhost has arrived in the middle of the table, and it's not pretty. The Decimators and the Retributors landing within 6 inches of the Prosecutors in the movement phase, which means Lucy's going to be charging them, which is going to be horrific.
It's greased lightning!
It's something lightning, it's Decimator lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Celestin on Dracoth is pushed forward. He's probably going to use his Storm Breath. These guys ran so they can't charge. Liam has pushed the Saurus and the Skinks forward as well. Probably looking to get into these guys, waiting to start and do some damage. Lucy has dropped the 10-man unit of 10-man unit of Liberators right in front of the Pink Horrors, 9 inches away though, needing quite a long charge against them. But Relictor and the Judicators have all pushed forward to get within range with their bows. Meanwhile, at this side, the Saurus Guard have all pushed around. Some Chameleon Skinks have popped up. The Carnosaur is hurtling towards the Soul Grinder. And look, more Skinks. Phil didn't actually see these, did you?
Chameleon.
Exactly. But I left a unit of Bloodletters back here for a reason. And the reason is 2 units of Vanguard, which have come up quite appropriately straight behind these guys. I think Lucy is going to look to take out one of your heralds.
Not Gary, I mean Gil. I mean
Glenn.
I mean something beginning with a G.
Gore for the Gore God.
Nah.
But he's Tzeentch.
Just call him Gary.
Okay, so Gary.
Oh, I'm dead.
Right, let's move on to shooting. Right, so to speed things up for camera, we've gone through most of the light shooting first, and we've kept the big stuff for on camera. So the Skinks have gone at the dogs and done nothing. The 2 units of Vanguard did a wound to Glenn, Gary, and killed 3 Bloodletters. The Bloodthirster here, despite his Chaos Artifact Talisman, took fire from the Prosecutors and the unit of Judicators, and nothing was done beyond 3 wounds. Where did the other unit of Judicators shoot, Lucy?
The Bloodletters.
The Bloodletters, and killed 3 of them. Over this side, the Skinks down there, where did they shoot?
They didn't, it was the Chameleon on
Ah.
the tablet thing. No, the other ones.
These ones up here shot at the Soul Grinder
And did nothing.
and did nothing, and these ones here, if Liam rolls a 6 to hit, he does 3 damage instead of 2. So Phil failed a save there, which means that chariot has lost 3 wounds. That's all the minor shooting. So let's go for the big shooting now. Bastiladon, Liam. Where's he going?
The Bastiladon is going to fire into this Bloodletter unit.
Okay.
2d6
attacks. 6. 4s and 4s, isn't it?
No, 4s and 3s. 4s,
2 hits.
3s, 1.
1. Rend
You've got a 6 save.
is -1.
Yes.
2 damage.
No, 3.
3? Oh, because I'm Chaos.
Yes.
How very dare you. So I would normally keep track of models that is dead because of battle shock, but at the minute I'm not taking them because the Portal of Skulls is open. Next up, Lucy. Storm Breath.
Yep. It is going to be placed.
Right there.
Yeah.
So Bloodletters, Be'lakor and the Demon Prince in that order. Do you want to grab hold of Lucky and we'll roll it for you?
So Bloodletters 4+. Yep. The Demon Prince 4+. Yes.
And Be'lakor?
4+.
Ah!
These are D3 dice before anyone whinges. Bloodletters, 3 mortal wounds.
Yep. Which you can't protect against.
And what was the other one I got?
The Demon Prince.
Another 3 mortal wounds.
Oh! Next up, we've got Celestin on foot with his hammers. He gets D6 shots.
D6 shots. Oh, 2. I'm going to aim them both. I'm going to go to your general.
I've got all the...
No, the Bloodthirster Wrath of Khorne.
Yeah. So on a 4+, it's a mortal wound, and that's 1 more mortal wound.
I do have a 5 ward save though.
No.
Which I fail, so I'm lost 4 wounds on him already. Ah, crap. Right, Liam, you've got the Stegodon.
Yes.
So the Great Bow on the Stegodon, where is it firing?
He is going to go into the...
Soul Grinder?
Yes. 3 shots.
It's done nothing to you.
Hitting on 4s.
It's alive.
1.
Yep.
3s. No. Nothing done.
I think that is shooting, isn't it? Right, let's move on to charges. I ain't looking forward to this. One thing don't think I mentioned at the beginning though, because of the size of the game, to keep it flowing nice and fast, basically whoever's turn it is going to get to attack with 2 units in combat, not 1. Then obviously we'll get to retaliate with the other one. Liam has something very tasty. Do lizard men like pizza?
No.
Who
They
doesn't
live
like
off.
pizza?
They live off energy of the stars.
So they're not
And
like...
the flesh of Khorne and chaos.
Actually, to be fair, the amount of Stormcast they've eaten probably Stormcast and all.
There's breakages in the rank, we have broken them!
Be'lakor's plan all along is working.
Yeah, I'm going to charge Celestin into your general.
That's a long charge. Right, charge as Liam has charged the Carnosaur forward straight into the Soul Grinder. Lucy took a risky charge with the Liberators and it paid off and she's made it into the Pink Horrors. In the centre, the Decimators, of course, made their charge, and Lord Celestin on Dracoth has made a charge as well, keeping away from the Bloodthirster because Lucy doesn't want to pile in against her. So yeah, because the way that we're playing the game, like I said, we're going to get to attack with 2 units, but this is a bit unique because Lucy is now activating the Quicksilver Draft, which means that he gets to swing first, then 2 units. So he has 3 plus D3 attacks.
D3 extra attacks for charging, so an extra 1. And hitting on 3s. 2, wounding on 2s. Oh! Seriously? Oh, that is sick. His claws and fangs, hitting on 3s. Yep, and wounding on 3s. Come on, B6. 1 at -1 rend.
So because I've got Mystic Shield and still I'm on a 5 up, which I pass.
Buddy!
Now, Decimators.
You need to work them all out.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Each of these Decimators gets 1 attack for every enemy model within 2 inches. That's going to be a lot. Right, so we just counted up, that's 35 attacks. And even then, some of the guys at the back aren't even swinging. 36.
Yeah.
36. Now, guess what though? They're hitting on +1 because Lord Celestin used his command ability. He's within 9 inches, so they're hitting on 2s.
And the wounding on 2s because this is the first turn they've charged since arriving on the field with the Hammer Strike Force. So, 36 hitting and wounding on 2s.
36 ones.
What do I do?
Reroll that one in the middle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah! It's a
That's a
lot.
fair few 1s. And wounding on 2s with 30 hits. How many is that? 3 misses? 4? There's a purple one there.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yep, so that is
25.
26.
26. Ouch.
-1 rend.
So 5 up, because I missed the shield.
Yep.
Because Tzeentch helps Khorne.
I was really happy with that.
How many was it?
26.
26. Well, he's 15. 5 ups.
Oh god.
So 1, 2,
That is
3,
cheesy.
4, 5, 6. That's 7 dead, Phil.
Yeah. And now 11 more. 11 more dice.
Can you give me 4?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14 of them gone. And I will conveniently take them from the back.
Alright.
However, that's not the end of it, because Liam now gets to attack with a Carnosaur. No, not Woo.
Right. That attacks. I will start out with the Scarbed.
Yeah.
Oops, yeah, alright.
He gets -1 to this, so let's hope he does good. He has 6 attacks. Celestial Warblade, hitting on 3s. 2 misses. Wounding on 3s. That is 3 hit, 3 wounds, -1 rend.
5 up. Not 1. What's the damage?
Just 1.
Just 1, so he's lost 3 wounds.
I will then use the Carnosaur's claws. Clawed 4 limbs. 4 limbs? Yeah, 4 limbs. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Oh, this is good.
Why?
I'll get to it.
What?
Right.
Wounding.
Wounded on 3s. That is just no rend. Just save.
Oh.
Fine.
Fine.
Jammy.
What happens?
Okay, so because I hit with both of the claws, I pin you in place. My Carnosaur uses massive jaws now. He gets 5 attacks from this. He would normally be hitting on 3s, but because he's pinned you, he's hitting on 2s.
He's pinned the Soul Grinder.
Yes.
Okay.
Graham would be pleased.
2s. Watch me roll 5 ones.
No.
No.
4 hits.
4 hits. 3s to wound.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. -1 to your save.
5 up.
Ooh.
1 goes through.
And D3 damage.
For 3. So he's lost 6 wounds.
10 left.
Right, that means me and Phil now get to attack back. Right, so Phil's already swung back with pink horrors and killed 1 Liberator.
Woo!
Yeah, but Lucy is outside of the 24-inch battle shock range for this guy. So potentially could kill another one. Meanwhile, I've piled in with my bloodletters. I've killed all the ones off at this side. Because that unit is within 8 inches of both Portal of Skulls, means they get 3 attacks each. And within 8 inches, or 10, of the Bloodthirst, which means I'm at +1 to hit, which means I'm doing mortal wounds only on 5s, because the unit is now below 20. I'm hitting on 3s, and re-rolling 1s, but on the roll of a 6, I get Unpredictable Destruction. No, so 31 attacks doing mortal wounds to your Retributors, Decimators on 5s. That's a lot. And re-rolling the 1s, there's 2 1s in there. So 2s miss, 3s and 4s hit. Yeah. So we've got 13 mortal wounds, 16 hits, 2 misses. These are wounding on 3s at -1 rend. So that's 6, and I said there was 16, so that's 10 saves of a 5+ Lucy needs to make. 10 saves, 5+.
1 5s. Wow, that's
So
crap.
that's 8 wounds plus
saved
13,
21.
21 wounds.
I mean, 9 guys die. Right?
No, 7.
6 and 1's on 1 minute.
7, 21 wounds.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
7 guys.
Oh, you're right.
Which leaves 3 alive.
With one of them on 2 rings.
Right, so Lucy swung back with the Liberators, and one of the Grand Hammers got through doing 2 damage, and Phil failed 6 saves, so of course he's left the banner alive.
So when I roll my battle shock, I will roll a 1 because of my destiny dice and bring d6 back.
That's absolute cheese.
Not really.
Meanwhile, down here, next up we've got the Soul Grinder. So, the Soul Grinder, there's no heroes nearby, so I can't roll Unpredictable Destruction, but how many attacks do I have?
So you got your piston driven legs, which is 6 attacks, hit on 4s, wound on 3s. And then -1 render 1 damage.
So 4s and 3s.
4s and 3s. There's 3. And then 3s. 2.
2.
There's 2 wounds at -1, Liam.
I ignore -1. So just 2 for up. Makes 1, fails 1.
And is it D3 damage or just 1?
Just 1 damage. And then you've got your Health Forge Claw, which is 1 attack. Hitting on 4s, wound on 3s.
Fail.
That would have been so great. And then you've got your Demon Born Talon.
Yep.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, wounding on 3s. And that is -1 with D3 damage.
So Liam ignores the -1.
4 up. Fine.
Really? 1 wound.
Well, if the Hellforge Claw hit, then you both would have had taken a dice separate. And if you've gotten the same dice, then you would have had 6 mortal wounds.
I think he lent the Serpent Shield. The hollow shield.
Anything else to attack back with? Him? Into the Dracoth?
No, more than 3 inches away.
Oh no.
So, I don't need to take battle shock because I'm within 18.
Is he within 3 inches of them?
He wouldn't be able to reach and pile in.
Oh.
So, Phil's conveniently going to roll a 1.
Destiny dice! So I get D6 guys back. 3.
3's not bad. Lucy, however, does need to take 1, so on the roll of a 6, 1 more runs away. No, she's fine. Right, who is going to dice off for turn 2? What is it?
6.
Oh, Phil, can you use
I
it?
can't Destiny dice.
Oh.
But on a 6 I do get 1 back because I spent a 1. No, I don't.
So,
really?
Do you want to roll it?
No, I don't want to be responsible. Ah!
My re-roll.
Oh!
Yes! Double turn for the order.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Right, so hero phase. The Carnosaur has used his command ability on the Saurus, which means they generate an extra attack on the roll of a 6. Lord Relictor is now able to dispel something in our turn, which is very, very handy indeed, because he's now close enough to be able to warrant dispelling something.
Well, he will be after movement.
Yeah. The rest of the hero phase, Dracoth has, of course, used Lord of the Host.
But the Dark Master has called his decree, which basically is Bellicor writes down someone after setup, which we wrote down Dracoth, and on a 4-up, whenever he tries to cast a spell, move, charge, or attack, he has to roll a 4-up to do it. If he doesn't roll a 4-up, he can't do it.
Yeah, that's handy.
The Dark Master!
It's just for 1 battle round.
Yeah.
So that does mean in our half of the battle round as well, thankfully. Celestin on foot has used +1 to hit within 9 inches of him. This guy realigned the stars, but he's still on +1 to cast, and both the skinks did reroll failed armor saves.
And I'm going to use his casting now. Celestial Shield.
Mystic Shield.
Mystic Shield. I'm going to try and give it to this unit.
Yep. And he gets it.
Yeah. And I don't think I'm in range for the bolt, so... But
Right.
I will try and get the battle shock test thing off, just in case. Yes.
Yep. Cool. Right, let's move on to move. Right, so movement phase. Liam has basically pushed everything forward at this side, ready to start eating into the dogs. We've got a block of Saurus warriors ready to take on the Bloodletters. The only thing that hasn't moved forward at the minute is the Bastillodon. The Prosecutors have kept back a little bit, but Lucy's Retributors are moving forward. Well, we've got the Skinks to back them up as well. Put some shots into the Bloodletters, I'm guessing. Get the Decimators out. Meanwhile, over this side, the horde of lizard men are amassing around the Liberators. And it's safe to say that Liam and Lucy are going to have control of this objective.
Oh, right.
This one, yep, they're definitely going to get this one. And if I pile in here with the Bloodletters, I should get this one. But yeah, it's going to put them in the lead, getting those points on these objectives, securing the key points on the battlefield. Let's move into shooting and see what damage they can do. Right, so shooting, both units of Vanguard have shot into the Bloodletters Managed to kill 8 or 9 of them. Meanwhile, the Judicators and the Skinks have peppered in at the front units of Bloodletters. And they've managed to do a little bit of damage, as have the Prosecutors down here. We lost more of the Bloodletters to the Skinks here, and lost a single dog to the Judicators. Meanwhile, across this side, Phil is now down on 1 wound on the chariot, thanks to the damn Skinks.
Thought he would have lived. Died.
He lost a pink horror?
Yeah, 1 pink horror.
To them Skinks there. And the Skinks down here have actually decimated the Soul Grinder. He's on 4 wounds remaining. They've actually done more damage to him, Liam, than what the Carnosaur has.
Just as planned.
Just as planned. That's Tzeentch's plan.
They may be little, but they are lethal.
And they will die.
120 points of lethal.
Right, so next up, Bastillodon.
Right. Big numbers, please. No,
Who's shooting?
same unit of bloodlet as he did last time.
Fair enough.
That's
7 shots.
Okay.
1 more than last time.
Yep. Foes. Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
5 hits. 3's to wound.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
-1 to your end.
What was it, 5? Is it 5?
Yes, 5.
Ouch, that's 10 bloodletters gone. Oh, no, 3
It's
damage.
3 for each.
That's 15 bloodletters gone.
I told you he was going to finish the job.
Ouch. I'll count that up in a minute.
Kill it!
Hyper beam.
Unless... Yeah. Yeah, because it depends. I'll have to take them now before Lucy does Storm Breath.
Yep.
Right, so next up Lucy is using Storm Breath. She doesn't have to roll a 4+ to use it because of Be'lakor's ability, because it itself is an ability. So, of course she's going to target this point here, which means she's going to hit all of these. So, on a 4+ on Be'lakor.
Yep.
Yep. Demon Prince.
Yep.
Yep. Bloodstalker.
Yep.
And the Bloodletters.
No.
Right, so Be'lakor suffers D3 mortal wounds. 2 Demon Prince. 1 Bloodstalker. 3. Ouch. So that means he's down to 3, the Bloodstalker is down to 2, and Be'lakor has lost 2. Next up, D6 hammers from Celestin on foot. He gets
6.
the full 6. Who's he going for?
Oh, he's going for your general.
Oh god.
4+ a mortal wound. Come on.
Oh no, that's
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
5 up ward save.
Oh!
2 more mortal wounds, so I've lost 6. That's not good.
There's a kid next door now, remember, so it's getting late.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself now. Oh.
Let's go.
Right then, so hopefully we can end this round on a high. He has his 3 shots.
Drugs are illegal.
How are you shooting at? Soul Grinder. Oh man, he's done nothing.
4s.
I know.
Oh. 3s.
Oh!
1.
That's the
That
rend.
is -1.
5 up. Loves it.
Fine.
And that's it.
Yes.
Whew. Right. Who actually needs Battle Shock?
Wait, no.
Got
We're not doing
charges.
charges.
Yeah, but... Oh,
Battle
yeah.
shots after charges.
Silly me.
Battle shock's at the end.
Charge! Right, charges. Liam made it in with the Temple Guard, but the Saurus Warriors in the middle failed to make it. Lucy tried to charge with Celestin on Dracoth, but failed the 4+ roll because of Be'lakor. But the Liberators with the swords did make it into the Bloodthirster. Meanwhile, down here, the Decimators and the Retributors are looking to take out the Bloodletters. And then the rest of the charges, the Saurus Warriors made it in all the way up this side against the Soul Grinder. So that is going to be fruity as well. Right, Lucy has elected to go with the Decimators first. That's 10 attacks from the 2 guys, and then 4 from the Prime. So 10 attacks first, hitting on 2s because she's within 9 inches of Lord Celestin on foot.
2 misses.
Yep, wounding on 2, 3s.
3s. So that's
5
5
at -1. So that does give me a 5 up because we've still got Mystic Shield on. So 3 more die. And then the Prime.
2s.
And then wounded on 2s.
It's another 2.
So 1 more die, so how many was that altogether?
Right, I'm going to attack with my Scarvet on Carnosaur. I'm going to use his Celestial Warblade first. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds, minus 1 rend, because of Obsidian Blade.
5 up. Boom!
Right. I forgot to do this last time, but he also has Fearsome Jaws and Stardrake Shield. 1 attack. 4s? No. Okay. The Forward Claws. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Reroll that one.
Cocked. Yes. 3s. Yep. That is fine.
Passed save.
I now have 5 attacks with the Carnosaur's Massive Jaws. Hitting on 3s.
4 hits, nice.
Wounding on 3s.
3.
Minus 1 to your save.
5 up. Passes 1, fails 2.
That is 2d3 damage.
And he's dead.
Yay!
Soul Grinder goes down and he hits the deck.
Did he do one thing?
No.
1 wound.
1 wound on the Carnosaur.
But because he had plus 1 wound anyway, it doesn't really make a difference.
No. Phil, how do you feel about the Soul Grinder?
It's not mine. Should be you who's crying, not me.
Not my loss.
It was literally there as a point filler because I haven't really got much else painted.
It was Murder, Death, Kill from Demolition Man. That phrase reminders of. Can you remember that?
Demolition Man with their...
Sandra Bullock and...
No, Demolition Man was...
Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone.
And Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Tax Dodger at Snipes.
Do you remember the Murder, Death, Kill?
No.
Do you know how it used to be Taco Bell?
That film is nearly 30-year-old.
Do you know how they always go to Taco Bell? It's the only restaurant.
No.
Where the only restaurant that survived the big earthquake was Taco Bell, so now every restaurant was Taco Bell. Taco Bell was bought out by Pizza Hut, so on every copy that national stations own, they're dubbed over Taco Bell Pizza Hut.
Ah.
Trivia.
Yay.
And you think I'm thick.
Whoa, nobody said that at all. I do really want to watch Demolition Man now.
Well.
Anyway, Phil, who are we swinging back with?
Well, your guys are more important than my pink horrors.
Right?
Right?
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
In that case, right, I almost kind of feel like I need to get rid of the Decimators and the Retributors because the sheer amount of attacks that they're going to get, even just for them, and then I think I need to go with the Bloodthirster.
You do you, man.
Phil, would you be so kind as to show me the book?
Oh. But what? What Bloodthirster?
The Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster. He has 6 attacks base, but I get +2 because of the 2 Portal of Skulls. And I get +1 to hit if I roll a 6. That's cocked.
Oh, it was a 6 as well.
That's a 4. So I've got 8 attacks. I hit on 3s, but I only wound on 3s because I've taken damage.
Yeah.
Can't reroll that. So that's 2 misses. And then I'm wounded on 3s. So that is 4 wounds at -2 rend on your sword, guys. So no rerolling ones.
No.
4. Unfortunately, this is 4d3 damage.
Come on, the ones.
So 3 6s does 9 wounds, and +1 is 10. So I'm guessing you're leaving the prime with the Grand Blade left.
I am, yes.
There's a surprise. Meanwhile, down here, Bloodletters will pile in, and they're going for the... they're going to have to... Technically, there's a Retributor there, so what I'm going to do is 2 of them on a Retributor, and 2 of them on the Decimator. Now, the good thing is, each of them has 3 attacks, because Portal of Skulls is within 18 inches. So on a 6+ Unpredictable Destruction, nope. So I'm doing mortal wounds on 5s because he's within 10 inches. Thank you. So there's 3 mortal wounds, 2 misses. Actually, no. That's just 4 mortal wounds on your retributors.
Right.
Meanwhile, I get the same amount of attacks plus 1, because there's my champion, on the decimators. And I get to reroll ones. So there is 3 mortal wounds, 4 hits, and there is 3 wounds at -1 rend. So 3 wounds at -1 rend.
5 ups.
Nope, so that's 2 decimators dead,
Yep.
and 1 retributor, and 4 liberators. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Right, so next up in combat, Liam is swinging back with the Temple Guard. So that's 21 attacks between 10 of them.
Yes.
Hitting on.
3s. It's cocked. And that's cocked. Right.
So a few misses. Do you reroll ones because the old blood's there?
No, that's the next part.
Ah, it's a wound. So you're wounding on.
3s, reroll them 1s.
No ones.
No 1s.
How many is that?
That is 5, 6, 8.
Well, he's 6. Any rend?
Yes, -1.
Oh. So that was 6 dice. And that means the dog squad's gone.
Woo!
Lovely. So next up, we're going to have Lucy's Liberators over here. So that's, what is this?
The white dice are
14?
the white dice are for the 2 grand hammers, so they're -1 rend and 2 damage each. The purples are for the other guys. So hitting on 4s.
So 5 and 14 attacks there. Quite a few misses. So looking for 3s.
Yep. Come on, 3s. So that's 2 normal and 1 at -1 rend, Phil.
2 normal.
1 dies. And another one dies.
-1 rend, that's 2.
So that's 3
No, no, no.
wounds.
No, they were the normal ones, and then that one dies. So two guys die.
No, it's 3 because 1's 2 damage.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yep.
second one's 2 damage, so that kills all 3.
And that's the unit gone.
Oh, that chariot looks lonely.
It does.
It's right here with everything else, which
So-
looks lonely.
As a result of that, it means me and Phil have nothing else to swing back with. So,
I'm gonna go with that one liberator on your general for now.
okay, into the primes 3 attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
You're actually technically hitting on 2s.
I am, yeah, because I'm in 9 inches of Seraphon. I'm wounding on 4s.
Does that mean you're hitting on 1s then, because obviously lay low the tyrants?
Yeah,
But 1s would always fail. But anyway,
Anyway.
that's 1 wound.
it's 1 wound, -1 rend, 2 damage.
So 5 up. 5 up.
Nope.
What? He hasn't passed a single save. So he's down to 6 wounds now, instead of losing 6 wounds. And then you've basically got your retributors here.
Yep.
So, oh, if you pile in them bloodletters, Scarbrand's going to get the charge in. Because he's going to be within 3 inches.
No, I'll just pile that one into there, and that one into there.
The one's got to pile in.
But then I can't go any further because he's blocking my way.
Right, so after carefully working out the pilings for the retributors, we've got a Star Soul Mace and 1 hammer against Scarbrand. So, 1 Star Soul Mace, Lucy. For 2 mortal wounds, I do have a ward save. Failed them both, so Scarbrand's lost 2 wounds.
The hammer,
The hammer, so
which
you
is me prime,
yeah, so 3 attacks. You are at +1 to hit because of Celestin on foot.
so that's 2 mortal wounds.
Pass 1, fail 1, so I've lost 3 wounds.
No.
Right, we've then got 1 Star Soul Mace, 2 Star Soul Mace against the Bloodletters. Kills the Bloodletters outright. Which means we've then got 2 hammers against the dogs. So 2 hits, 1 wound, -1 rend.
Yep. 2 damage each.
So kills 1 dog. So that's not bad. Scarbrand's took 3 wounds. But that's...
Sacrifice the unit of retributors, but it's going to be worth it to go.
if you survive, well, not because he's gonna, yeah. Right, so obviously we're now going to swing back with Scarbrand. He has 8 attacks because he counts as incandescent because he wasn't in combat last turn, which means I get 8 attacks plus 2 because of these. I also could get +1 to hit for unpredictable destruction, which I don't. So I'm hitting on 4s, but I can basically use 5 of the abilities of rage. So basically I'm going to add reroll to hits and to wounds on both my axes. So swinging with slaughter first, hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
Oh boy!
This might be bye-bye Retributors.
Fate Weaver's like, it's all going to plan.
And I wound on 3s.
With the reroll. Oh, Fate Weaver. Scarbrand.
So that is 6 up saves you need to make loose.
No.
Wow, she makes 2, so that actually, because each one's 4 damage, 3 damage, sorry.
3 dead, 4
dead, because it's 3 damage each. Lucy does get to pick it, but I got 1 attack now with Carnage.
Reroll.
Reroll to hit. I miss. So he only killed 4 Retributors after all of that.
I thought the full unit was going to go.
With 10 attacks, I think me and Phil...
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Be happy.
And then of course I'll swing... In fact, it depends where Lucy takes these from, because...
yeah, I'm going to take them from away from the dog.
Your prime is there at the front door.
What would you do?
There's only going to be 1 dog going to be able to attack.
Yeah, just take a hammer and a star swarm this from the back.
Well, that's the only other combat that we can do, so we might as well go for the dogs. So, unpredictable destruction, don't get it off, hit on 3s, wound on 4s, so that's 2 wounds on your Retributors.
Any round?
Nope.
2 wounds.
So that's 4 and 2 wounds, and there's already 1 on 1 wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So that's 5 gone.
Yep. And that is it for Stormcast Order Battle Round 2.
Yeah, Stormcast and Seraphon.
Yeah. And they've pushed us back, Phil. Like, severely pushed us back. Like, they control all of that section of the table. They've basically got the centre and this side, and they're forcing chaos into... They're basically flanking them. Lucy held up the centre while Liam's Seraphon is sweeping round the sides and doing damage. But, on to Chaos, Battle Round 2. We are high-fiving.
We are family. We got all my demons on me. Oh, yeah.
No. So, hero phase for us.
You don't want to do no time around.
Right, so, hero phase for Khorne. Of course, I use +1 to hit on everything within 10 of him for his command ability. I'm going to use the ability to allow... to run and charge. Let's go with the Bloodletters.
Alright.
To run and charge. We've then got down here in combat, Scarbrand killed the 2 remaining Retributors. He used the rerolls to hit on, not Carnage, Slaughter. He only got 6 attacks because he saw combat last turn and only lost 3 wounds. Whew. Right, spells.
If you think that was a lot.
After I opened both Portal of Skulls and after I whipped the Demon Prince to reroll to wounds, Phil used Bellicor's magic ability.
It was something about a 4, and basically these are -1 to wound. So like, when they try to wound someone, they're -1.
Yep.
Over here, it was Arcane Bolt, and I did 3 wounds to them.
Yep.
This guy took control of one of the maces and killed one of the maces before
Scarbrand attacked, which actually ended up luckily killing all 3.
Which was awesome. And then over here, this guy cast Mystic Shield on Scarbrand, because I'm a good neighborhood Spider-Man. Then this guy did really well. He did his Infernal Gateway and killed these guys, and then did his Tzeentch Bolt on these and killed 3 of them. And then this guy here did something. Oh yeah, he did Mutation on these guys, did 1 wound, and then I used a Destiny dice to get it off again with the 5 or 6, and did 3 wounds after that, so there's only 1 skink. Only problem is, the bravery 10, so this guy, even if he does a bravery roll, he's going to live. So it's this annoying skink and 1 wound left of my chariot, which makes me need to go after him. Which is going to be a pain in my ass, but alright.
It's worth noting as well that Liam and Lucy both score 3 points because they have more models.
And yeah. And then something else that came up, which was really interesting, is that Bellicor could have cast another spell, and this pink horse god could have cast a spell, but I just ran out of spells. I mean, I could have done a one of the Herald special ones as well, but I've just got too many wizards.
Because we're playing match play, we're saying only Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield once.
And I've just got too many wizards, which is amazing to say that.
Yeah. Right, movement. Right, so movement phase. Both the chariots have come back to try and deal with the hunters. These guys have pulled sideways just to literally get out the way so that the Demon Prince and the block of Bloodletters can make it into here and hopefully score us some points. Bellicor is going after Castellan. The dogs are going after that lone Decimator, and Scarbrand is going after the Skinks. The Bloodthirster of Infinite Rage is going after the Prosecutors. So hopefully we should take this side back. We've got a little bit of shooting to do, and I'm hopeful that Phil can maybe kill that Liberator with that guy there.
Maybe.
If not, I've got the breath, and then I've got.
Do you want me to do it now? It's quick.
Well, if you want.
4+, 1 hit, no wins.
Fair enough. The rest of the movement, Phil's basically just moved around a little bit and not really done anything.
Well, I've sort of need to be closer. I've sort of tried to make a wall here to try and protect this guy from combat, but he's on 1 wound. Then over here, I'm on mop up duty. I'm mopping.
Yeah. So shooting. Do you have any shooting to do?
Everything in my army shoots.
Oh, okay. Can you kill him at all?
Well,
18, yeah?
Yep. Could do him. It's a waste.
Because I can as long as I'm not in combat with him, I can charge Dracoth.
I'll fire this guy into him.
Okay.
Just lob it right back. Which will mean I get 6 attacks.
You get 6 attacks?
Yep. And these hit on 4s and wound on 3s. 1 wound, Lucy. It's D3 damage though. No end.
D3 damage, come on.
I'm going to replace it with this so I kill. So just 2 damage.
You can. Oh, because it's D3. So that kills him.
And then on a 6, I get that dice back. Well, I'll get another dice added to my pool. I know I don't.
Nice. Which means I'm then going to use Hellfire Breath on Dracoth, which is D3 mortal wounds. For 1. I'm then going to use my Whip, which misses.
Harry, why?
Right, what else have you got to shoot?
I'm going to shoot this chariot into this weakened unit.
Yep.
Hits on 4s, and then wounds on 3s. 1 wound, no rend.
1 wound, no rend on the...
Wounded Vanguard.
No.
That's a fail, so that would
D3
kill...
damage.
Oh. Oh, that's
2 dead.
That's not good.
And then the Herald will also fire back into them.
Yep.
So there's only 2 left. And he hits on 4s. Yay, Herald. Thank you, Herald. Good to know you, Herald. This Herald, this is important. This Herald's just in range of this guy. So it's 2 attacks, 4s. 1 hit. I don't want to do this. 1, 2, only 3 are in range, but we'll do it.
What's this for?
So these get a fire as well.
The horrors?
Yeah. So
oh, mint.
4s and 4s. 1 wound, no end.
This against the skink.
It is 3 up.
The this guy is going to fire at these. Now he gets 2d6 attacks.
What? Can you destiny dice then?
I can't.
No.
I can't.
He's already rolled them.
3+ to hit and 3+ to wound.
What?
1 wound. Oh, 2+ to wound.
You didn't hit?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you got 2 attacks, sorry.
Yeah. So it's actually 2+ to wound because that was my artifact that I give him. So that's
Cool.
2 wounds.
Any rend?
No rend.
2 4, 3 roll on 1s. Save 1, miss 1.
So 1's on 1 wound because it's only 1 damage. And then this chariot now, he will go into the skinks.
You failed big attacking the skink.
Yes, I do. Little cretins. 4's to hit, 3's to wound. 3 wounds, no rend.
No save. I might as well not have a save, it's a 6.
Hey!
Save
Yeah,
one.
that's right! And I've got the other chariot. Who will also, he will pop that skink, because
That skinks have been your life.
3 hit. I've always had 3 hits on these chariots. 1 wound! Oh.
Yeah.
3.
Saved.
Back up to this. That was actually not just 2 single wounds, it's 2 d3s. So it's actually just an extra wound.
On what?
When I killed the 2 there from him. It's actually d3. And then, did that go through on that guy?
No.
No.
He's coming for your
That
chariot.
is, this guy though did not shoot yet. Yeah, I'll put on the skinks.
Look at him attacking skinks like a cat.
Oh, come on! Come on! Alright, that is all my shooting. Oh.
Charge.
Yeah, so
Let's charge.
My entire army can shoot, but I can't hit anything.
Right, let's charge. Right, so combat charges. The bloodletters have gone in here, as has the Demon Prince. Bellicor went in at Castellan and has already struck 2 wounds off. The Bloodthirster has charged in at the Prosecutors, and Scarbrand has gone for the Skinks. And the 3 dogs are hopefully going to take out that Decimator. But I'm activating this guy. He's got 8 attacks because of +2 thanks to the Portal of Skulls being open. But do I get Unpredictable Destruction? No, still. So I'm hitting on 3s. Ooh. Nice. Wounded on 3s because I've took 8 wounds. That's not so good. 4. Now it's at -2 rend, but Lucy is at +2 because she's in cover and Castellan's ability is on. Rerolling 1s. 6 is getting her a wound back. It's 2 2s.
how much damage?
D3 each.
Oh, here comes the 6.
4 wounds. He lost 1 with a Hellfire Breath, so he's on 2.
Oh man,
I'll take that.
I'm nervous.
I'll take that.
So I get a hit back now.
Well, he might get the hit back, but there's no point in activating him. Who are you guys going to activate? You've got
A
Swords,
whole variety of choices.
got the Prosecutors,
You got the
got
Vanguard.
the Skinks. Oh yeah, 2 Vanguard here loose.
Seeing as I'm losing pretty much everything, can I take these 2 turns? Because you've got all that down there, so it coming down here.
Right, so Lucy's going for the Decimator here to try and take the dogs out. He gets 3 attacks on the dogs.
Dogs.
2, because
2 is the prime, that's 2 at -1 rend. Kills a dog. And 1 on Scarbrand. Hits. Wounds. -1 rend, 5 up. 5 up ward save. Passes it. So, what's happening next, Liam? Saurus Guard?
We'll go into the blood letters.
Bloodletters? Cool. So, how many of them are getting in? Well, basically 3 of them can go against the Demon Prince if you want, or 4 of them can because there's 1 there, or that guy can go in at the bloodletters, so it's entirely up to you.
Right. I just need to check something.
Right, so down here Liam's going to attack with 3 of them at the Demon Prince first of all.
3 hitting on 4s. Wound on 3s.
Dropping to 4s because of the -1,
No.
but that's still a wound. 4 up. Nope, so he drops to 4 wounds. You then got bites with them.
Yes. 3 bites. 2. 1.
Passed. You've then got 7, so 8 attacks is that?
Yes, because of the leader.
Yep, 8 attacks on the bloodletters. Wounding normally on 3s though,
1.
which I fail, and then bite.
5s.
2.
None.
Right, back in the forces of chaos. Right, so next up is the bloodletters. On an unpredictable destruction though, Phil, can you roll it for me please?
Here
Get
it
me a
comes,
6.
baby.
No. So, there's more than 20 of them still there. In this unit, there's more than 20. Plus +1 to hit, which means I'm doing mortal wounds on 4s, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 33 attacks because even this back blood secretor is still within range. Let's count that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 mortal wounds.
Look at all those ones.
Let's roll the rest of them though. So they still hit, Phil. 20, 21, 22, 23 mortal wounds.
Oh god!
And 1 miss. And then... And they are not whipped. Or did I whip them? I can't remember. No, I whipped the blood.
Yeah, you whipped the bloodthirster.
The demon prince. So they would have wounded at -1 rend.
Yeah, so it's whole.
The unit is definitely gone.
Yeah.
The unit is definitely gone.
This is Khorne at its best.
Yeah, we think.
Remember, that's only one unit. All the others, they managed to destroy it, really.
That was 11 bloodletters.
Oh god, what?
That was 11 fully buffed bloodletters. Anyway, Phil's going to activate this.
So my flaming maw, I get 4 attacks, 5s to hit, 3s to wound. 3 hit.
Wow.
2 wounds.
Any rend?
No rend.
2 corpse loose. What's the damage, Phil?
1.
Just 1 wound then.
And then I've got my blue horror jabs. 3 attacks sitting on 5s. Nothing. And then I've got my screamers lamprey bites. These hit on 4s and wound on 3s. Three wounds, no rend.
2 fail, which leaves the prime on 1 wound. Oh. Right.
Now, I do have to do my Capricious Warplane, because they did suffer damage from the shooting phase. On a 4-up, they suffered D3 mortal wounds. Nope.
No.
And then they also took it, the skinks over here, from this guy. So, 4-up. Yep, so D3 mortal wounds.
You do this in the combat phase?
Well, it's the end after the shooting phases.
So you missed it. So
After the shooting phase, if a unit is taking wounds from this model's billowing warplane, on a 4 or more, that unit suffers an additional D3 mortal wounds. On a 1, did I roll a 1? I rolled a 1, so they regain D3 wounds.
They regain it.
Yeah. So in 40k, you would normally get a feel no pain. So I've rolled a 1 there,
and
so they get D3.
Considering you missed it. So should we allow it considering you missed it?
You're getting
do you want
D3
D3 skinks back?
Oh, right.
You changed your tune, Craig.
I thought you were doing it, you.
So
yeah, so he
D3 skinks back.
D3 skinks back.
Go on then, Liam, you roll it.
No, I'll let the Tzeentch player roll it.
Can I use my destiny dice? Oh look, only one. One
Yeah,
back.
so 1 skink.
With that, I'll just see if we've got more.
Lucy would have getting 2. Anyway, Luce, you guys,
Because Lucy's overpowered.
it's now down to you 2. I'm guessing you want to try and hurt the bloodthirster so he doesn't hurt you as bad. So what's that? 7 attacks?
Yeah, hitting and wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1's prepared. Warblades.
1 miss?
Yep.
That 3?
3, no rend.
3 saves.
Ooh.
Yahtzee!
Wait the dice.
Isn't that Khorne's number?
No, that's 18.
Do you want to do these?
666.
That's
Yeah.
Slanesh.
Huh.
Hi, Graham.
My god.
Right. Liam gets to attack back with something.
Can't believe I just give Liam some
That's
skinks.
just keeping the door open.
Well, actually, hang on. Liam, are you attacking with the skinks?
Why? What else do I have to attack with?
Unless you want Lucy to swing with caster. We might as well go with the skinks.
Right,
Are you
Nat.
trusting
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Here come the drums, here come.
Oh, what?
Wait, can he do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
They can move 3 inches out of combat because the skinks and hit
Are these
everything.
scaredy cats?
Yes.
Why? Why are you running?
When you've got a 6-up save versus 9.
It's Carbrand comes around the tree and the skinks just drops their blowpipe.
Does that count as a combat though?
They can move
Well,
out of
technically,
combat.
yeah.
Because he activates them before. True. Which means, of course, I'm going to swing with Scarbrand now.
'Cause he can still
Basically,
kill
in
the
their
Decimator.
activation, instead of piling in, they move out.
Wow.
Okay. So Scarbrand at the Decimator.
I'm sorry, Lucy.
Do I get to I'm going to re-roll because I use the re-rolls to hit.
Yet again,
So,
Liam just
3.
abandons his teammate when he gets the chance.
So a wound on 3s with Scarbrand at -2 rend, so 2 6-ups.
You can do it.
No, which kills that Decimator, unfortunately. Phil,
The Decimators have one hell of a kill count.
Phil, do you have anything else to attack with?
No.
Right.
It's just me.
No, because
Oh, yeah.
I've got that Bloodthirster. He only has 4 attacks though. But is he within 18 of the Portal of Skulls? That is the question.
No.
No, he is not.
What about the other one?
It's there, so no.
No.
Oh, Lucy, you still have this guy to swing back with as well.
And Castellan.
And
do.
the prosecutors.
No,
Prosecutors have just gone.
No.
So anyway, I've got 4 attacks. But unpredictable destruction. Hallelujah. So I hit on 3s. A wound on 2s. So that's 1 wound. I think it's -2 rend, and it's a lot of damage. I need to check his damage. It's D6 damage.
Destiny dice.
Whoa! No!
Oh.
It was a 2.
2 damage. So I kill 1 prosecutor. Right.
Harry, where did you buy your dice from?
eBay.
You should write them a very strong letter of disapproval.
What, after I rolled Yahtzee?
Well, and after you roll all your dice in every
Right,
single
then.
game.
Lucy, it's in
to
your
me.
hands to end these 2 demons.
So,
Castellan?
3, hitting on 3s and wounding on
Hitting on 2s.
yes, sorry, hitting
Because
on
Castellan's
2s.
nearby.
Wounding on 3s. That is 2 at -1 rend for 2 damage each.
Now, normally that would affect Be'lakor, but it doesn't because he ignores rend.
Right then.
But I believe he's not a monster, or is he?
Probably is. I mean, look at him.
If he is a monster, then he doesn't get the +1
He
save.
charged into the cover, so he
Which
doesn't
means
get it anywhere.
Exactly. Good shout. So he doesn't get it on the turn that he charges in, and he's a monster anyway.
How many dice?
2.
2.
So 4. I'm good.
Right, and then you've just got Dracoth. So on a 4+, which you did
don't-
roll
I
off
don't
camera,
know.
she did definitely roll it.
I got a 6.
She's not. She turned her roots back
So,
to her
2
to her
up.
side.
And another 2 up. So
And of
that's
course this is on the
3
Bloodthirst,
minus
that.
1 rend.
So -1 rend. I'm only on 6 wounds, so 5 up for 3 wounds. All go through, so I've
D3.
lost at least 3 in a D3 each.
D3 each.
No!
6, 7.
I'm not dead though.
Oh yeah.
Not yet. Claws and fangs.
I've got my 7 ward saves.
Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah, he's dead. Jesus. I agree with Phil. Write a very strongly worded letter. How many ones?
Just 2.
Oh.
And 4 2s.
I don't know how you took your rage out on this guy when it was really the dice that betrayed you.
Yeah. Anyway, battle shocks.
You might have been talking to
Really?
Tom's Grey Knights. Splat.
Has she attacked with a Vanguard?
Where's your ability rate?
Lucy, did you attack back with this
No,
Vanguard?
I did not.
So
Attack
it's
me.
the only other one, so you've got 3 attacks because it's the prime.
Hit me.
4s. 3s.
Hit me.
1.
1 wound, Phil.
Any round?
No.
5 up. Nope, I take a wound.
Right, battle shock. Lucy, unfortunately, you lost 3 models on this unit.
We're not within 24 inches.
Don't think so. Oh, she might be. Yeah, we definitely need a tape measure. Can we get an
Yeah,
officially? Oh,
That's definitely within 24.
Yeah, that's definitely is.
there you go. But they're not, and they lost 3.
Oh, that's fine.
3, 6, which means you pass. Right, so at the end of that turn, we control this objective, which gets us 1 whole point. Despite us having 5 models here, yeah, we don't control because despite Liam fleeing, he's got 6 or 7 skinks within 6 inches. And of course they still hold that one. So at the end of battle round 2, the score is 1 point to Chaos, 3 points to the forces of Order.
Woo.
You need to do something.
Excuse me?
My dice need to do better. So battle round 3, Phil. A 5.
That's a good roll.
Good God. 2.
2, which means we get to go.
Double turn.
Double turn. The forces of Chaos are advancing on the Great Fastness. We will take this city, Phil.
Da-da-da.
We will take this city, Phil.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Look for the blood god.
Let's fight.
So I rerolled one of my 2s to get a 4, and then I added a dice in, which was the 5. What happened for me, this guy tried to cast Tzeentch's bolt onto the skink, but failed to cast it. This guy did Blue Fire's Tzeentch on these and only did 1 mortal wound. Bellacore tried to enfeeble them, but didn't work. Then we got a Mystic Shield on Scarbrand. And then did a Infernal Gateway, an Arcane Bolt to finish off the skinks there. Then this guy did Unchecked Mutation onto these and did 5 mortal wounds in total. The Pink Horrors, I don't believe they did a Psychic Power. Oh yeah, they didn't, because there's no Tzeentch units that lost a model, so it wouldn't really affect anything. So that is all mine. He just popped his command ability, and that's about it. So
meanwhile,
Harry's
opened 2 Portal Skulls, and he has whipped them.
Good. Come back with the movement phase.
Right, so moving phase. This chariot has flown over these guys, but failed to do anything. The 6 bloodletters that are left have moved off to allow the unit of 18 to come hurtling forward into these guys, and I'm only doing mortal wounds on 6s. I'm only going to be getting to reroll 1s to hit. It's not great, but I need to try and chomp through this unit as fast as I can. The Demon Prince has come sideways to hopefully deal with Celestant on Dracoth, and Scarbrand is staying where he is. He's 3 inches away from the skinks. We need to take out the skinks of all things to actually control this objective at the end of this turn. So yeah, and Phil's.
Put Mellow. And then bring this guy. Oh god, he's right there.
What?
He's right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this guy. Yeah, I'll come over here. And have him next to your Bloodstoker.
Which I need to move actually.
Hey buddy!
So down here, these guys, the horrors have all pushed forward. I'm guessing the horrors are going to try and take out the Liberators.
Yeah.
But we need models over there.
Yeah, it's not going to happen now.
I'll give you one job, Phil. Control this flank.
Calm down, calm down.
I even give you a Soul Grinder. So, I don't know. Oh, he's going for a Relictor.
No.
Oh,
He's going for the Stegodon.
really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I get 6 attacks from these guys that do D3 wounds each because it's a monster.
That's not bad. Right. I have 0 shooting, Phil. So let's do some shooting.
Yeah.
From you. Right, so shooting phase for Khorne, Scarbrand roared, and 1 skink fell apart. And that was it. Meanwhile, Phil, what did you do over this side?
So I took 2 guys down here, so on a 4-up, I do D3 mortal wounds. No.
That's from the chariot, yeah?
Yeah, from the Bill and Warp Flame. I tried the Pink Horrors and the Herald, and he just couldn't kill him. It's just sad.
It's a bane of your life, that one skink, isn't it?
I tried doing some damage to Relictor, and I don't think I did.
Nope.
This guy came over here and took down a Prosecutor. This guy tried to put a wound into him, but didn't. Over here, this guy went backwards and killed this last Vanguard. Then this guy shot into these and killed one, and on a 4-up. Took his D3 more wins. 2.
Ouch.
And then from this guy, I shot back at the skinks, and I did 3 wounds through and got 3 6s, so I was 9 wounds, which was really good.
Yeah.
And on a 4-up, that last guy dies. Yeah. Which was really good. And
It would have been incredibly handy if you'd done that on the Saurus Warriors or the Temple Guard.
Well, I just think you're just going to go through the Saurus Warriors right now. So
No,
that's why I chose the
I'm
Skinks.
only doing mortal wounds on 6s.
Alright then. But, there. So I did all that. I do have a lot of charges, which is strange.
Yeah, I've got charges too, so let's move into combat. Right, so the 2 combats we're going to do first are these bloodletters. We've measured them. There's 10, 11 within range?
11.
11 and +1 for the champion. They've got 2 attacks each because I'm only in range of 1 Portal of Skulls. Unpredictable destruction on a 6, I get +1 to hit. No, that's not what I want. Right, so I'm only doing mortal wounds on 6s because the unit is below 20 and obviously me, general, is dead. There's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't re-roll 1s because there's no demon hero nearby, and the 2s and 3s miss as well, so that's not great. No, 4 more hits. And then there's 4 wounds at rend -1, which Liam ignores, and because he's on the terrain, he's got +1 to his save, so he's on a 2-up, re-rolling because of the Skink Priest.
How many?
4.
4. 2 up. Reroll. 2 up. Fine.
So all in all, I did 5 mortal wounds, which is 1.5, guys.
Yes.
2.5 even. That's not what I wanted. Next up though, we're going to go with the Demon Prince. So the Demon Prince is going to have quite a few attacks because he's got +2 thanks to being within 18 inches of 2 Portal of Skulls. So he's got 4 attacks base with his axe, which means he has 6. Demon Prince of Khorne means he had +1 to hit, hitting on 3s. And in fact, unpredictable destruction. No.
I didn't know that they were that survivable.
And then I'm wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds, Lucy, at -2 rend. So you're at +1 -2, so you're on a 3+ reroll and 1s.
In cover +2.
Yeah, so +2 -1 means you're on a 3-up. So that's D3 damage on the axe.
No.
She's got 2 wounds left.
1 or 2. Just like that.
No!
Harry!
But
You're on 1 more.
I've got Murphic Talons, which is 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, no rend, which means Lucy has a 2-up reroll and 1s.
Let's heal the wound.
It is. So essentially the wound I've just done, she gets back.
Kick his ass, Dracoth.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. At least you know he's safe so you can swing with other stuff. Right. What's next?
What should I do?
Hi, Harry.
They're fine. They can't attack anyone.
Let us guess. The skinks are going to run away.
Yes.
That's fine because I'm chasing you off the objective.
It doesn't say I have to run that way.
No, it
as long
doesn't.
as I'm not within 3 inches.
I know.
So,
You can't go there.
wait. How far can I get up?
You still
I'll be out. Damn.
Yep. So that is for Liam. Lucy, are you going with the Liberators?
I'm going to go out prosecutor before he dies.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's up to
Your
you.
Selston's on 3 wounds.
He's not going to kill the Bloodthirster. So you might be better off going with them. You might get lucky and kill most of them. Plus, you can then battle shock Phil off.
Yeah, because I can roll 1.
Actually, I could give you both of my turns because I'm not too bothered about these skinks at them
You sure?
anymore.
Right, so, after a bit of discussion, Lord Castellan is going to swing against Be'lakor.
3s
Oh god.
and 3s. That's 2 at -1 rend. with
I
2
ignore
damage.
rend. So 4.
Fine.
That's both.
And then,
The Griffhound.
does the Griffhound attack with him or separately?
Separately.
Separately. Right, so then you were going with the Liberators at the Pink Horrors over there. So you've got the Prime with a Grand Hammer, a Grand Hammer, and a normal guy.
Grand hammers are in the whites, so 4s and 3s. So that's 2 at -1 rend
6s.
and 2 damage each.
So that kills 4. Right, next up, Phil, do you want to do anything, or shall I?
Do you?
You want to do that one?
I'll do that one.
Shall I try and kill some skinks with Scarbrand?
Sure. If you don't, I could do one of these. But I mean, the skinks are going to run, so I might as well.
Try and kill them.
Yeah.
Right, so with Scarbrand I've got 5 attacks because of 1 Portal Skulls within range. And I'm going to use the ability to re-roll my failed hits with Slaughter. So I'm hitting on 4s.
You really need to make that
Yeah, wounded on 3s.
email. Yeah.
1 attack with Carnage.
You reroll a hit?
No, I don't.
You didn't hit skinks. Scarbrand, this demon prince that thought he could kill Khorne, didn't wound a single skink.
Should we blame him or the dice?
Okay, so my
think you
dude
Wound on there with Relictor.
Yeah, so I've got my Flaming Maw first, so hits on 5s, then wounds on 3s, no wound there.
And you mock my dice.
And then I've got Blue Horror Jabs, 5s and then 5s, no wound there. And then we got my Lamprey Bites, 4s and then 3s. 2 wounds, no end.
3 up. No, made 1.
Just 1 damage.
Right, back at you two then.
Right.
Do you have any combats?
I've got him.
You've got the Prosecutor, and then everything else is
and
basically...
and then him and Relictor. Relictor and Castellan.
You do yours because I've only got that one over there, so...
Aye, so I will go Celestin on Dracoth.
Because the skinks aren't going to get hurt anymore.
Hitting on 2s, sorry. All hit, wounding on 2s. That's 3 minus 1 rend, with D3 damage each.
For a 5 up save. D3 damage, I've got 4 wounds, so you can't kill us yet.
3.
Oh!
And his claws and fangs.
Yep.
3s. And 3s, but need a 6 for
Oh no,
D6
no, no.
damage.
If it goes through, it's Ren -1, so the D6 damage one. It's Ren -2.
Yes, no 1.
Oh.
D6 damage, which means he's killed. For
5.
5. Ouch.
Bye bye, Prince.
That didn't work out well. And then who else are we going with?
Prosecutor.
3 attacks.
3s. Rerolling 1s and 3s. There's 3, no rend.
4 armor save. Takes a wound. So, Phil has some attacks to go back with.
Yeah, I have Bellacore with them, so I'm just going to go with them.
Because they haven't attacked yet.
Covers as
No.
well.
So you're going to go with both of these now.
Yeah.
So you...
So I'll do them both at the same time.
Fair enough.
Unless you want to do something before that.
I want nothing else. Oh, I've got the Bloodthirster, but the Prosecutor's gone, so...
Alright
The
then.
way you're
So-
feeling, Nolan?
I'll do them both at the same time. So my Flaming Maws, 5 up and then 3 up. Oh, baby!
Oh!
That is 4, no end.
4 4-ups, come on.
3 go through.
Yep.
And then I've got my Blue Horror Jabs, so 5 up. Nothing. And then I've got my Lamprey Bites. 4s. And then 3s. Says 5. No
5
end.
wounds, no rend on your Vanguard Hunter Prime.
Makes all of them.
Holy hell!
Okay, so he's like,
He's,
you will not kill me.
He's getting named.
He's like, are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Back to us.
Yeah, so...
What combats do you have left?
I've got Relictor and the Gryph-hound.
I'll just save that for last. Go ahead.
Right, I get 4 with the Gryph-hound
Yeah.
because he's within 3 inches, so hitting on... Oh, I can't remember.
You're a +1 anyway, because Lord Celestin on foot is within 9 inches.
No, hitting on 2s.
That's with the +1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wounding on 4s. None.
Nothing. And Relictor?
Relictor gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 2s actually with him, I think, no.
No, he's out
Hitting
of
on
range.
3s. 1.
1 wound.
Minus 1 rend.
6 up. No. How much damage?
Just the 1.
Just the 1 damage.
So, if that's both of them, we've got Be'lakor and the Bloodthirster.
And my pink horrors.
And the pink horrors.
So you just want to do them too?
Yeah, sure. So, unpredictable destruction on the Bloodthirster. Yes, thank God I hit on 3s now.
Against one prosecutor. Oh.
Oh, thank God. That means that everybody within 8 inches suffers 3 mortal wounds.
What?
On a roll of a 6 to wound, the Bloodthirster's axe comes crashing down and hurts everything within 8 inches.
Is that a spell or just an ability?
That's just part of his attack.
Even your guys? Like, even Be'lakor?
I'm going to double check. That one wounds anyway. But yeah, let's have a look at this. Right, so yeah, we've just checked, and a 6 to wound, because he's only suffered 1 wound, means every enemy unit within 8 inches suffers 3 mortal wounds, which means Celestin and Dracoth was killed. Castellan and the Gryph-hound were killed. 3 wounds on them, 3 wounds on them, and 3 wounds on Celestin. That is brutal. Ouch.
Good for the Blood God.
Yeah. So, Lucy's now going to swing back with the Lone Vanguard.
He's going to beat me, isn't he?
Probably.
1.
1 wound.
Any round?
No.
Pass my serve.
And I'm guessing Liam is going back with these.
Yeah. Right. So.
Do you want lucky?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You do want lucky. You do. Are you feeling lucky?
I don't know. We'll see.
So what are you hitting on here?
3s. That's not bad.
You big old lucky punk. Second.
Wounding?
3s, rerolling 1s.
And that's because of the old blood.
Yes. So that is 8. -1 to rend.
And I don't get the +1 because I charge into cover. So 6 up. So that's 7. And I'll take the 7 from the back.
And
Sweet, and I'm pink horrors.
I now get the bite.
Oh.
Yep.
I have 8 guys left.
Fives?
Yep. No.
I think you need some new dice.
Well,
Not
it's your
really.
guys, Harry, isn't it?
No, there is.
Alright.
Right.
Pink horrors.
Yay!
Hit it on 5s. And then 4s. 3.
3 wounds on the Liberators, Lucy.
Any rend?
No round.
2. Go through.
Which kills the guy with the hammer and shield, I'm guessing.
So
Is.
oh,
Oh,
looks right.
Liam has the skinks.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can hear it.
Are you pulling back? Are you going to attack?
I've got. If I pile in, I'm going to be more on the objective, so we get another point next time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We've got nothing to really lose now because apparently he can't hit for. Wouldn't shock me if the skinks killed him actually.
Right, so Liam's piled the skinks in, which means they are within 6 inches of the objective rather than running away.
Yes, hitting on 5s.
And this is against Scarbrand.
That's really good for skinks.
I actually want you to hurt me so I get more attacks.
You'll miss with.
5s.
Phil, come on.
2.
4. 5 up. Oh. I actually didn't want to pass the saves.
Remember, you had Mystic Shield as well.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh well. And I think that is it. Possibly.
Battle Shocks. The only Battle Shock I need to take is on my blue horrors, and I'm going to roll a 1.
Your blue horrors.
My pink.
So you get D6 back.
2.
2.
And then I spent a dice on a 6, I get it back. No.
Meanwhile, what's the bravery of Judicators?
7, I believe. 6. Weird. 6.
So on the roll of a 6, each unit would lose 1 more. So and then these ones. It's a 3. Your Liberators lost 4. What's that? A 4 makes it 8. I think the bravery 6.
Yep.
Which means the last 2 are gone.
Oh no. Pinks win the day!
Meanwhile, Liam, do you need to take some for down here?
No.
No, bravery 10.
Yeah. 12.
Yeah.
So, we control...
Do you not need to take any? Do you not need to take any?
Nope, because I'm within 18 inches of the portal skulls there. So, we control this objective for 2 turns, which means we get 2 points filled, which puts us at a grand total of 3.
Yeah.
Because the skinks are too close. Even though we've got 6 models, Celestin is there, and then there's like 8 skinks within range. So yeah, over to order battle round 3. Right, so Liam's just pointed out that the slang used an ability, which means that you have to roll 2 dice for battle shock and pick the highest. So Phil conveniently used another 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, over to order turn 3. Right, so order hero phase. The Carnosaur has used his ability on the Temple Guard, which on the roll of a 6 grants them an extra attack. Lucy tried to use Thundercaller with Relictor, but unfortunately it didn't go off. Meanwhile, the Slan that is like all the way down here on the plains realigned the stars. What was it that he got?
Everything gets 1 to run and charge and movement.
That's not bad. Is that everything in your army?
Yeah.
Oh. That's bad. Right, so on to movement and shooting. So after movement, we forgot to mention in the hero phase, this guy got Mystic Shield on the Bastiladon, failed to get Arcane Bolt off, and then Liam got the other power, whose name I can't remember, to basically make everyone take Battle Shock on 2 dice. Which is handy considering we've mostly got monsters left, Phil, or single model units. But the Old Blood and the Slan, of course, coming forward to deal with the Bloodletter threat. Lucy has moved forward in an attempt to deal with this Bloodthirster here. The Bastiladon is going to be able to back her up, taking on either Be'lakor, the Bloodthirster, or Skarbrand. Meanwhile, over this side of the table, the forces of the Seraphon are swarming round, and they are swarming against Phil. Stegodon? Is that the Stegodon? Is going for the chariot. So the forces of order are pushing back the hordes of chaos. Let's see how many of these big beasties the forces of order can take down in the shooting phase. Right, so first up, Lucy is going to use this unit of Judicators to fire at the Bloodthirster.
D6
For the Skybolt. So 4, so that's 6 to wound rolls.
It didn't go off.
3s.
So that's
So 5.
4.
4.
Minus 1 then.
So 5 up. Yeah.
Now your dice are good.
Same again from the other unit. So the prime hits on 2s and she's just rolled the D6 there for 3. So it's a 3 more. So he lost 2 more wounds, which means he's lost 3 altogether. And then Celestin's hammers. 3 shots, 4 plus. Oh. Right, Liam, where does that mean you're shooting?
I will use the Bastiladon, his beam against Skarbrand.
Skarbrand? Okie doke.
Oh, I mean the
Bloodthirster.
yeah.
Cool. So 2d6 shots. Oh, getting better every time you roll a 6, then a 7, now an 8.
Just gotta get 9 next turn, and that's the number of Tzeentch.
But Khorne's number is 8. You're gonna fail.
Gosh.
3 hits.
Yep.
3's to wound.
Oh, 1.
1.
Minus 1, yes I have.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all? 5 up. Nope. How much damage?
Just straight 3.
Straight 3. Ouch. So he's lost 6 wounds altogether.
Damn it. Where are you? There you go.
Right, let's move on to some of the other shoot. Right, so shooting phase, the skink here shot into these bloodletters but failed to do anything. Meanwhile, the Bastiladon, as we saw, only did a few wounds to the Bloodthirster, but it was in fact the skinks that did the extra wound, dropping him down to the next damage chart. Scarbrand remained unscathed. They're not going after him because the more they damage him, the more he is going to do damage in return. Over this side though, the Lonely Skink managed to do a wound on here, and Phil actually used one of his Destiny dice to keep the Chariot alive. And down here, the Stegodon's Great Bow and the Skink Star Priest went in after the Chariot, and as you can see, it's on 3 wounds remaining. So, not too bad of a round of shooting for the Forces of Order. Next up, we've got charges. Right, so charges across the plains. The Saurus Warriors made it in, but the Temple Guard rolled a double 1, but because of the stars, they do add +1. So they made it just their normal 3 inches. This Carnosaur made it in combat against this lone Chariot. The Stegodon charged in at this one. Lucy's feeling brave. She wants rid of the Bloodthirster and Be'lakor very, very quickly. And down here, the Old Blood and even the Slan has charged in. They're definitely going to try and decimate as many of the Chaos Lines as possible this turn. First up though, the first 2 combats, we've got Lord Celestin is going first. So he has 5 attacks because he charged with his sword.
Because it, yeah, wound blade.
So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 2.
-1.
-1 rend, 5 up. So I've took 2 more wounds.
And he's hammer, hitting on 4s.
Nothing. Still, that's not too bad. Next up, Liam is going with the Stegodon down here because that Chariot. No? Alright, so Liam's electing to go with the Carnosaur because he's not quite as survivable as the Stegodon. So the Carnosaur versus the Chariot.
Right, my guy on top first. Hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s. -1 to yourself.
That's 5. You haven't got 5. You haven't got 5 6s in your Destiny pool, have you? Yes, he's alive.
What?
Totally alive. Right, next up, I'd be daft not to do it. I think I need to go for this Bloodthirster, Phil.
Okay.
I've only got 3 attacks now, though. Unpredictable
No, no.
Destruction.
No, wait.
What?
I want to do this guy.
Yeah, but I'm going to do the Bloodthirster.
Okay.
So, I've got 4 attacks of 3 now.
3.
3 because I've lost 9 wounds.
9, yeah.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Come
This
on,
is at
6s.
Celestin.
On the 6s? Oh.
So, he simply suffers, is the damage D3?
D6.
D6 at rend -2, so you got a 5 up save. Which she passes.
And my guy.
So this is the Chariot, going at the Stegodon.
So I've got my Flaming Maw. So 5s to hit. 3 to wound. 1 wound, no rend.
4 up.
Makes it.
My Blue Horror jabs, 5 up. And then 5. Nope. And then my Land 3 bites. 4 up. And then 3s. 1 wound, no rend.
4 up. Fine.
Wow. Cheese. Absolute cheese. Right, back over to the Forces of Order. Right, so I should have gone with the Bloodletters down here, but I didn't. So Liam is taking full advantage of that and going with the Saurus Guard.
Okay, here we go. 3s. Oh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s, damn.
I might do okay with this. Might.
3s rerolling 1s. That's pretty bad. That's abysmal for them. Damn.
So 4.
Yeah.
Any rend?
Yeah, -1.
So I'm on a +1 because I'm in cover. So 5 up. So I lose 3.
Now I use my bites. There is 8 left. Two. No.
Cool. And then I think Lucy's going back with the Judicators here in the middle. So you've got +1 to hit with a prime, and then 3 attacks.
Yep.
Fours, I think, is it?
Yeah. No.
Nothing. Ouch. Right, next up, Phil, anything that you want to go with?
My pink horrors are going to get decimated. I mean, I'm not too bothered. If you've got things you want, I definitely think you should go with these. And then the pink horrors, the only thing that haven't been attacked yet, that will be attacked.
Right, well...
Other than this guy, but you already activated him, so...
Right, well, I'm going to go with these. So 3 on the Slan, 3 on the Old Blood, and I do get 2 attacks each because I'm just within 18. I would have piled forward into the Slan, but Liam has kindly left the Saurus Old Blood here. So 6 attacks on the Old Blood, plus 1 if I roll a 6, which I don't, because the Bloodstalker's just there. So that's 1 mortal wound, 2 hits, and 2 wounds at -1 rend, which you ignore. You don't get the +1 for bit. In fact, you do because you're already in cover.
Yes. Reroll because of the skink. Fine. So he's just taken 1 wound. He's done.
That's not good.
6.
Meanwhile, the 6 attacks on the Slan.
My frog boy gonna slap you about.
Right, and then my horrors.
Horrors down here.
So 2 of them, which are these 2, are going to go into the Temple Guard unit. So 5s, and then 4s. Nope. And then I've got 7 attacks in back, so there's only 6 there, but I get +1 from my leader. So these are 5s, and these are on these guys, the weaker ones.
Saurus Guard.
Yeah. Oh, look what's happening. 1 wound, no rend. Under these ones.
Those.
Yeah.
1 wound, no rend.
They're not in range of your skink, whatever you
Yeah,
decide.
no. So just a 5. 5 up
Yeah.
save? No.
No. So 1 Saurus Guard goes down.
Could you take the first one?
Is
Yeah.
Right. Back over to the Forces of Order.
Right.
Who is going next? I'm going to hazard a guess, the Slan, and probably the Stegodon.
Do you have anything else to go with,
Yeah,
Lucy?
relative and adjudicators.
I'm happy for you to do both of them because I can't be hurt anymore.
Well, the Stegodon's probably going to do damage down there. And is Relictor safe yet? Has he attacked?
I've already attacked, yeah. Attacked
Yeah.
everything in the stick, so.
You going with Relictor then, Luce?
3s. And 3s. It's 2 at -1 rend.
On your Chariot.
6s. So one
That's
goes
going to
through.
fail 1, so he takes 1 wound. And then are you going with the Adjudicators against the Bloodthirster? So 4 dice, +1 to hit on the Prime. All hit.
4s. 1.
Just 1.
-1 rend.
For the Warblades,
Oh no, right, sorry.
4. So I save it, just.
So Harry, do you want to do Scarbrand?
No.
Why?
Well, I do, but I don't. But
He'll run away. And we want that objective.
that is true. That is very true. So 5 attacks. +1 to hit on a 6. Nope. And I'm going to reroll.
Yeah.
3's to wound. That's 3 at -3, -2 rend for 3 damage each.
So that's 9 damage.
So 9.
Because he only has a 6
And then, because I'm only angry at the minute, I get total damage on a 5+, so I have to hit first on a 4.
No.
No.
Just 1.
So it leaves 1 skink left.
He's fine. He'll walk it off.
And then I'm going to
Literally will walk it off.
go with the bloodletters down here. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 left, which means 17 attacks because of +1 and the champion. Right, so down here, unpredictable destruction on the bloodletters. Yes! That means I'm doing mortal wounds on 5s.
Alright.
Oh!
That's not that good.
Yeah, but it looks at Harry, and that's the best thing.
Actually, that's not bad.
It's 8.
8.
And you got
So then I'm hitting on 3s. I can't reroll once because there has to be a demon hero that's nearby.
Is
So
it Demon Hero? Or do you mean Khorne Hero?
it has to be a demon hero of Khorne.
Alright, yeah.
It's a bloodletter special ability, that. So then these are wounding on 3s. And I did whip them so I can reroll the 1. No. So 3 wounds at -1 rend, which Liam's going to ignore, so he's got 2 rerollable.
Fine.
There you go.
Yes,
But still, that was 8 mortal wounds. That's not bad.
That was good.
Not bad. Right, back to the forces of order, which means Toad Boy.
Good boy.
Yep.
Phil. Rip it. Rip it. Rip it.
Won't be laughing when he
Rip
kills
it.
you. Right. You get 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
And he's re-rolling on 3s, so 4s. Typical slang.
Is he slapping us, is he?
4s, re-rolling 1s. 2, -1 to yourself.
So +1 because of cover. Pass 1, fail 1. So I'll conveniently take the one that's not. Oh, that's not the champion. I thought it was. Right. So yeah, you've got another unit to swing back with, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be the Temple Guard over there.
Yes. I don't think that unit's been touched yet.
The Temple Guard. I don't think they've lost any at all.
No, they haven't lost any. It was the other squad that lost them.
So Phil piling them in there. Are there 2 inch
three,
reach?
4, 5, 6,
What?
7, 8.
Are there a 2 inch reach?
No, 1 inch.
Yeah, so it's only just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because these can't get around.
7, so that's 14.
I don't know whether your leader's there.
Yeah, he gets.
Where is he?
Yep.
Oh, he's there, yeah.
So how
8
many?
attacks.
8, so 16.
2 each.
Yeah.
Ouch. Bloodletters need more attacks.
from the portals.
Yeah. Right, hitting and wounding.
Hitting on 3s. That's better.
Oh gosh. Bye, Pinks. It was nice knowing you.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Because of the old blood.
Yep. Re-roll the 1.
How many?
That is 9.
You got this, Phil. You got this.
-1.
Yes.
6s. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, it's the unit. I just needed to pass one more.
You've got one.
Oh, I've got one left.
Yeah,
I'll leave the banner.
Leave the banner.
Yeah.
But guess what he's now going to get to do?
I get to eat you.
Well, we get to swing back
Well,
with...
you don't get to do your bites because I'm too far away.
Good
No,
point.
you still do because you work out all of the attacks from the unit
Damn.
before you remove models, technically.
Right, so 8 bites.
Oh, 2 hits.
Yep. No wounds.
The
Right.
sorcerers get attacked though, so it's like.
Yeah, they do.
Bellicor.
Oh, we've got Bellicor. Have we got anything else?
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
And Liam's still got the Stegodon to go as well.
Right, so Bellicor, 3s and 3s. They're at -2. They do 2 damage each.
How many?
4.
4.
2 damage each. You need a 6 here loose. No. So the squad of Judicators are gone.
Bellicor.
So as expected, the couple of Saurus Guard that are left there managed to annihilate Phil's horror. We've just looked as well, and down here we each have 5 models within 6. The Bloodthirster needed to kill 1 more, or if Scarbrand had just killed that skink, or if Phil's Herald had been half an inch further forward.
Don't blame me, I went as fast as I could. Well, I couldn't. I could have gone further, but I didn't realise.
Yeah. So, Stegodon at the chariot.
3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
When you run?
Yes, -3 rend.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And that's just 2 damage. So 4 altogether. Dead.
Wow.
I didn't even get to do my 3d6 stumps. Damn.
Right. Battle Shocks. You need to take them here. How many did I kill here?
You killed 8.
Wounds worth of it.
8 wounds, so that was 4 guys. They're going to be fine.
Because even if you roll a 6, you're at 10.
12.
Oh, because of +2 because of the priest. Ugh.
No, because the characters nailed them. They just get +2.
And then
That's
these
cheesy.
lost 1. These lost 1, but I mean,
Leads to
still got,
10.
yeah.
So
What, 12. You skinks though.
oh yeah.
I killed 9.
Wait.
wait, I've got some cheese.
It just depends. No, it's just out.
So bravery. Why rolling 2?
Because I rolled a dice.
Rolls
to
2
let me
and
roll
picks
2.
the lowest.
Yeah, you're dead.
4. Yeah.
We did it!
They don't control. No, we don't have it until our turn.
Yeah.
But
We have to roll off now.
important stuff because they don't score this one, Phil.
But the score that
They don't score this one, but they score that one. So that puts them at 5 points because they've held that one for 2 turns now.
Yeah. So 5 to 3.
5 to 3,
And
yes.
they roll off. Up. Oh no.
Off. How are we then? Liam's gonna do the honours.
I'll probably just whiff.
Oh.
Oh, re-roll! With Liam first.
1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's nowhere.
5.
Yeah! So, D3 units get to fight in the hero phase for me, Phil.
Sweet. Destiny Dice. On a 1 or 6 I get 1. Nope. And then I add 1 in my pool, which was a 2. And I get a reroll on 1 in my pool, so I'll reroll this 2. Been sitting there for too long. Get a 4. Sweet.
Oh, 3 units getting to fight on the Khorne side. Well, conveniently, I've only got 3 units in combat. So, this unit is going to swing first. Unpredictable destruction. I get it. He's opened the Portal of Skulls, which means these guys are doing mortal wounds on 5s. One. 2. That kills the 3 of them.
Yes. No, there's 4.
There's 4.
Just see what you wound done up.
So that is 3 wounds, and obviously Liam gets a 2 re-rollable, which is cheese.
How many? 3.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, 3.
3. So 3 wounds.
It's cocked.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah, he's fine. Meanwhile, these guys are now going to get pile in and attack. So that is 6 attacks on the Old Blood, but unpredictable destruction. Oh, I get it again.
Jesus.
Mortal wounds on 5s on the Old Blood.
Oh, you got that thing.
2 wounds. Ren -1, which you ignore.
And I'm in cover, so that's +1. Rerolls plus the skink. So 2.
Yeah.
Fine.
And then 6 attacks on this. No, 4 attacks on the slan. Well, have 2 mortal wounds.
Alright.
Hi, Jay.
6.
Oh, and I totally didn't even realise, but he's going to use his hero ability to.
Let's stoke someone.
I'll whip them.
Sorry.
And then you got your 3rd unit.
5.
Bloodthirster. I've only got 3 attacks now, though, haven't I?
Yeah.
Unpredictable destruction. Scarbrand's nearby. Get 2 hits. This is at Celestin.
Go on a 6. A 6, please.
Nope. So Celestin has a 5-up save loose. Oh, he's got 2 actually, sorry, because it's wounded on 2s. He's on 3 wounds, and it's D.
6.
10 wounds.
Yeah, that's too much.
So Celestin goes down. Right, let's move on to Phil's hero.
Okay, my hero phase, he casted his command ability, and they did Infernal Gateway and Arcane Bolt, and has done 7 wounds in total to the Carnosaur, so he's got 5 left. This guy did something? Or didn't he?
I don't know. You were
Because he's got Unchecked Mutation, I don't think I've done that. No, so I'll do Unchecked Mutation on camera. Okay, so my hero phase, I use my command ability of +1 to my casting. He did Infernal Gateway and Arcane Bolt to reduce this guy by 7 wounds, leaving him with 5. This guy decided to do Pollute Fires of Tzeentch on him. Liam rolled a 3 and I rolled 9 dice and rolled every single other number other than a 3. As I look back at it now, I really should have done Unchecked Mutation, because that just would have done mortal wounds. This guy did Arcane Transformation and boosted this Bloodthirster by 1 attack, 1 move, and 1 bravery. Bellacore put Mystic Shield on
the Bloodthirster, and then put Enfeebling 4 onto that Cold Blood, is he?
Old blood.
Old Blood.
Cold blood's a bit like raptors.
This guy didn't do anything because he just really doesn't have any powers that can do stuff. And then this guy did a Tzeentch Firebolt. I did the once per battle thing with him where I can roll 3 dice to cast, and I rolled a 13. The Slan couldn't stop it, and I used a Destiny dice of a 6 to do 6 mortal wounds to the Slan, and the Slan is now gone. That is my hero phase. So moving on to movement.
Right, so moving phase, the Lord of Change and the Herald has pulled back. The dogs have leapt into cover just to keep them alive a little bit longer on this objective. Scarbrand is coming over here because we don't want the Stegodon charging into the ranks around this objective when me and Phil are just holding it. Everything else is shifted forward. We have done the shooting phase because nothing of great importance was going to happen.
Nothing really happened.
I think we killed one temple.
No, we didn't even kill a temple guard.
We didn't wound anything.
No.
So straight on to combat. Charges galore, I think, but lots of combat. Yay! Right, so we've got a little bit of a plan. Be'lakor's going to swing at the Skink Priest first in an attempt to kill him, which means that I can then hopefully take out the Old Blood. I want to swing with Scarbrand, but he only has to take 1 more wound to get more attacks. So we're not going to swing with him yet. We're going to try and goad Liam into swinging with him. So,
Be'lakor. 3s.
What?
And then 3s. There's 2 wounds at -2.
Would be 3 up for cover, take away, so 5 up.
Yep.
Yep.
They do 2 damage each.
5 up, rerolling. Reroll. No.
So that's 4 wounds.
I believe he's only got 4 wounds.
If he has, that is brilliant.
Yeah,
he has. So obviously I'm now going to go with those guys, and because Be'lakor is there on the Chaos Allegiance, I do get Unpredictable Destruction. Not on a roll of a 5 though. So 10 attacks, mortal wounds on 6s on the Old Blood. There's 1 mortal wound at least. 2s and 3s don't hit, and I'm then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. So that's 1 mortal wound and 3 saves at -1 rend, which Liam ignores, but he's still on a 2 up because he's in cover.
Not 2 up for him.
Is it not?
No, he's got a 4 up as standard.
So 3 up. That's 2 wounds. It's not bad, could have been better. Right, over to the Forces of Order. Right, so Relictor looks across at the Stegodon's pilot.
No, the Stegodon just by itself.
Rider.
The Skinker, they're just like, yeah.
Stegodon was like,
and goads him into attacking Scarbrand. So, who wants to go first, Liam or Lucy? Liam first.
Massive Horns. 3s. All hit. Massive Horns to wound. 3s. 2 wounds. And that is -3 to your save.
Okay, so does it do multiple damage?
Yes.
Right, roll your damage because I've got no save.
Oh no, just 2. Just straight 2.
2 damage each.
Yeah.
So that's 4 5-ups for me.
3.
So 3, I've lost 6 wounds altogether. What's this?
That is 3d6 stomps. So that is 10.
3d6 stomps.
Yes.
Oh. Please tell me this is 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So what are you hitting on?
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. That's quite a few.
It's fair. It's average. Wounding on 3s. So it's 3. What's the rend?
No rend.
No rend. 4. What's the damage?
1.
1, so I'll get a 5 up. Which I pass.
Right.
Is that everything? Has he got
yes.
more?
No, that's it.
Right, Lucy with Relictor. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
-1.
-1, so 5 up. 2 damage each.
No, just 1.
Just 1, so second 5 up. So I lose another 2 wounds, so I'm down to 6 wounds now. That's good. Yeah. If you're going to combat, so you want to do, Phil?
I'm not in combat anymore.
Okay.
So you literally got that Bloodthirster, then Bloodletters and Scarbrand, so who do you want to go with?
Well, I feel like I need to go with this Bloodthirster.
Alright, and then the Bloodletters, because that one Saurus warrior could kill some.
Yeah. So 4 attacks for the Bloodthirster. No, 5. No.
I boosted him by 1, but you were on 3.
So I had 3. Phil's power boosted him. So I don't hit.
Are you flipping kidding me? Huh?
Nope, I don't hit. So down here we've got 5 Bloodletters within range. They've got 11 attacks. Unpredictable destruction. Ooh. Yeah. That means I'm doing mortal wounds on 5s. There's 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
So he's gone. Which means now back to Lucy and Liam. Some Judicators on the Bloodthirsters. All hit. How many wounds is that?
2.
2 wounds.
3.
3 wounds. No rend.
So fine. And then
Either way, I'm fine.
And then Liam's Old Blood.
Yep. Down here, Liam's All Blood.
Celestial Spear, so 4s. 3s. That is -1 to your save.
So +1 because I'm in cover. Pass 1, fail 2.
Just 1 damage each.
Just 1 damage each.
And then
Cool.
it's bite.
Yep.
1 attack. 4s. No.
Right. That leaves Scarbrand.
Oh.
Right, so Scarbrand. I've now got 6 attacks with Slaughter. I'm hitting on 4s and I'm going to... Oh wait, so I'm seething, which means I get 3 abilities. So I'm going to use reroll to hit with both axes. And then I'm going to get to use reroll wounds with Slaughter. So hitting on 4s rerolling. Scarbrand doesn't like hitting, does he?
Well, none of you guys like hitting.
So 2 misses. And then wounding on 3s. This is all at the Stegodon, by the way.
Rerolling?
Rerolling. No. So that's 3 at -2. Do you ignore rend altogether or just anything that's -1?
I don't believe the Stegodon does ignore rend.
That's for 3 damage each though if it goes through. So what's his save normally?
He's got a 6 up save now.
Right.
Rerolling because the Skink Priest. So 6s, 1, 6s. No.
So that's 6 damage.
Dropping them down.
I've then got Carnage. 4 plus rerolling.
Come on! Come on, Harry!
Oh!
That's 6 damage, that's nothing to boast about. That's really good.
Is that everything?
He's down to 4 wounds.
I think that is everything. This is still all to play for.
Yeah. So what do we score, Harry?
Well, we have more models than Phil. Phil and me have more models than Liam and Lucy within 6 inches of that. We've now held that for, this is round 3, so we've held it for 2 turns, so we get 2 points, putting us to 5. We now hold this one for the first time, so we get 1 point for that. So that's 6 points?
Yeah, because they're 5.
Yeah.
Oh no, so you got, did I have more than 5?
No, I think they're on 5.
Yeah.
We're on 8. We held that one for 3 turns. I forgot to add it on.
Yep, so 6 to hit.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Right, so after much debate, we've held that for 3 turns. We've held this one for 1 turn.
And we haven't held that one at
And we
all.
haven't held that one at all. Gives us 7 points. Meanwhile, they held each of them for 1 turn. And then that one for turn 2 puts them at 5. So going into the order hero phase, they're automatically going to score this one because they only need 1 model there.
Could be this little punk.
That's his one.
That one skink, that, yeah. Meanwhile, I think Liam is going to be moving down here. But, have you... Ah, we do have a hero phase.
I looked at it.
Yeah.
Goes off. Thundercaller, is it?
Yep.
So is
3-3. 1 mortal wound on Scarbrand.
I do get me 5 up save though. Which I pass.
We rolled a 4 for the Skink.
So he allows reroll saves.
Yep.
And I think that's it for heroes.
No. 2 plus I get a unbind 1 spell.
Yep, that's an extra prayer that Relictor gets thanks to the new book. And as long as you're within 18, when we try and cast a spell, Phil, she can unbind it.
Yeah.
Right, so movement phase. The remainder of the Stormcast have decided to retreat but for a very tactical reason. There is 5 models of Chaos within 6 inches of this objective. Lucy now has 5 models within 6. So it's contested at the minute, so Liam has to kill just 1 model. And look at that, there's a Saurus Guard round there. And he currently has +1 to movement. It's 5-inch charge. So as long as Liam doesn't roll 3, he should be fine. He does have shooting from the Bastiladon though. Everything else around the other side is starting to move down because Liam knows he's got 1 more turn to try and smash the forces of Chaos apart. But the Carnosaur has moved and ran, and he's going for the Lord of Change. So, there's not much shooting to do at all, is there? Is there just the Bastiladon?
And the Steg.
And the Stegodon. Right.
Steg, I'm going to use his Skybow. It's going to obviously go into Scarbrand.
You're shooting at Scarbrand?
Yeah.
Cool.
There, in front of us.
You're not going to try and secure the objective?
I think Bastiladon's going to have that sort of.
Bastiladon's going to do it.
Fair enough.
3 shots, hitting on 4s. No, none.
None.
Damn.
Bastiladon. At this guy?
2d6 shots. 9.
9!
I realised
We called it!
that Bastiladon's literally like a Bulbasaur
So,
with Solar Beam. It's going.
you've just realised this.
Yeah.
4s.
Hitting on 4s, yep. Oh. That is 3 misses.
5 hits, wounded on 3s. 4.
4.
What's the rend?
-1.
5 up. 2 go through. What's the damage on it?
2 damage each.
I'm on 9. 2 damage each is 4 more wounds. Puts me at 13. I'm on 1 wound.
Wow. You just want to move that to a 1 and then I'll do it. Yeah. There you go.
He's on 1 wound. Just 1.
He's there like with his arm.
So Liam hadn't moved the Bulbasaur forward, so we are letting him move him because he wants to charge the Bloodthirster anyway. But he's got some extra shooting from the Skinks on board because he's now 8 inches away.
5.
2 hits. Don't do it.
4s. 2.
Don't do it.
2 saves. No rend.
Wait. He has a Mystic Shield on him, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
You said you didn't give him it?
No, it didn't give it a Scarbrand, so he does have it. So 3 up.
Dead.
Oh, what's he playing at? So that guarantees them at least 1 point for this, plus 3 points for there. That's going to shoot them into the lead on 9. Oh, nasty. Right, charges.
Yep.
So you've got the Carnosaur. Phil, how far is the charge for the Carnosaur? To 8?
Yeah, that's an
8-inch charge.
8 in. So. Oh.
Adding 1 because of the stars.
8 in.
Yep.
Actually, does that still work while the sland's not on the table?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Well, he'd still be in because it's an 8-inch charge.
It would, and then these guys need a 5.
Did you add 1 because you run?
I didn't add 1, but any of them. I forgot about the movement. I was like, oh yeah, and charge next round.
So then these guys, 5.
Comes the double 1.
6.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, they're going to make a
11.
round. Ouch, which means most of them are actually going to get round. Is that the only charges?
Because it's the last turn, I'm tempted to throw the...
You've got 1 more
We've
turn.
got 1 more.
Oh, is it? Alright.
Yeah.
We've got
no.
time for 1 more.
No, I'll not.
Right, so with that 11-inch charge Liam has piled round with the Saurus Warriors, they're pretty much going to get this now because Liam has made the charge, so he does have more models within 6 than us. So, he's electing to use the Stegodon against Scarbrand and the Saurus Guards, and they are getting the Saurus Guard Temple Guard. They are getting rerolls because the Skink Priest is conveniently hiding on the other side of the rock, channeling to them.
Yeah.
So, how many attacks from these guys?
21.
21.
I've got this, Phil. I've totally got this.
Right.
4 plus save. I've got it. Hitting on.
3s.
Oh, that was a good roll.
That's it.
Cool. Wounding on 3s.
3s.
You rend.
Yep, -1 event.
So I've got 5 up save then.
Come on, Harry.
5, 10.
Right, well,
10, 5 up save.
he's 9 dice. So 1, 2, 3. Dogs are dead.
Dogs.
And then the Stegodon.
Stegodon. He's taken wounds now, so it.
Yeah, is he on 4 or he's lost 4?
He's on 4. What? So 4 wounds.
He's lost 6.
2d6. 6 a stump.
Still, ouch. Oh, there's 11. That's gonna hurt. So hitting on.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. 4s.
That's not good.
3s.
That's really not good.
4. No rend.
No rend. So 4 up. What's the damage? Just 1.
Just 1.
5 up. So I'll take 1 more wound. I'm down to 5, which means I'm on the next scale down, I think.
And then 3 more. 3s. 1.
This is from the horns.
Yep. 3s. That is a -2 to your save.
6 up. Nope. How many damage?
2.
2. So 2 5-ups. Pass 1 fail once. I'll lose another wound.
Down to
2
4.
damage. Oh yeah.
There's 2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I passed one of my 5-ups.
Yeah.
Right. Is that it from him?
Yes.
Whew. Right. I'm guessing Liam.
Oh.
Right. So the bloodletters down here are going to attack the old blood. Unpredictable destruction. Nope. So I've got 6 attacks, mortal wounds on 6s. That's 1 mortal wound, 2 hits, and 2 wounds at -1 rend on that guy.
Ignores the rend, so 3 up.
So he's on 1 wound because he took 1 mortal wound. Liam, you're now going to take attacks from the Lord of Change.
So my staff of Tzeentch, I get 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, 2 hit, and then they wound on 2s because I've taken no wounds. So there's 2 wounds there, no rend.
4 up save. Takes a wound.
So it's 2 damage, so you go down to 3. And my 4 attacks here, I'm going to replace 3 with
Destiny dice.
I roll 1, 4 plus to hit. Nope. And then these are 3 plus 2 wounds. It's 3 wounds at -1 for 2 damage each.
He ignores the minus. So 3, 4 up.
Yes.
Oh, what's that one?
6.
Oh my word.
Oh no. Well, I spent them, so 6s I get them back. Yep, and what is this dice? A 3.
It was worth it, mate. It was worth it.
It was.
Right. So back to you guys.
He's gonna go into a lot of change.
Carnosaur, yep.
Wait. Can you not do anything against that?
No, because they've already attacked.
Alright.
The guy on top, 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. That was poor. 1 on 3s. -1 to your save because of Obsidian Blade.
So what's the damage?
1.
So 5 up. Pass both.
Nice.
His bite, 4s, 3s, no. Carnosaur, his 2 claws, pinning on. How many wounds has he got now?
3.
3.
3 left.
So he is pinning on 5s. No. And then his 2 bites, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
What's a rend?
That is -1 to your rend. Back to yourself.
What's the damage?
D3.
So I'll pass 1 with my 6. Oh, and then I need a 5 up. Nope.
D3 damage. 1.
Sweet. So take 1. And then I'd not use this dice on a 6 to get it back. Nope.
Is that all you got left for the game?
Well, no, I get different hero phases and stuff.
Cool. Right, I'm going to swing back with Scarbrand now. So, how many wounds has he got left? He's got 4, which means he's suffered 10 wounds. He's enraged, which means he gets 7 attacks now. And I get to use 4. So I'm going to go reroll to hit and wound on both axes. So 1 miss with slaughter. So that's 5 wounds at -2 rend on your Stegodon.
5 ups. No, 4 ups, so 6 up. 5 6 ups. That's. I made 1. I get a reroll because of the skink being nearby. No.
No, so that's 12 damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
When he hits, he's good.
This guy gets to pile in.
Yeah, he gets to pile in an attack.
So I've got my Staff of Change. Hits on a 4. And then wounds on a 3. Nope. And then I get D3 for the disc. 1. That's hits on a 4. Yep. And then wounds on a 3. Yep. That's at -1.
Ignore it. So.
Yep. 3 plus armor.
You and cover.
He charged, so you wouldn't get
Yes.
the +1 cover
3s.
save.
Made it.
It. Which means that you can now swing back with the old blood on 1 wound.
I believe he's got 2 attacks. Yep, 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. No, wait, it's Celestial Wasp here, so 2 hits. 3 hits.
So he's got 4 attacks with the spear, yeah?
Yeah, sorry. 3s.
2.
Yep, that's it.
Any rend?
Yep, -1.
So +1 some cover. Pass 1, fail 1. What's the damage? Just 1?
Yes.
I'll take the guy with that. Right, I believe that is it. You know what? I'm going to roll Battle Shock for them.
Alright.
Because I'm not going to lose any models.
You need to do the 2.
No, because his slam's not alive.
We start a new turn.
No. So I don't get any models back. And I think that is it for Battle Shocks.
Yeah, so what did you got this one?
So they've held that one for 3 turns, so that gives them 3 more points, puts them up to 8, and they've now secured this one, puts them up to 9. Right, dice off for Battle Round 5, the final round. It's all to play for now. Lucy rolls a 2. Phil rolls a 4, so that's Chaos, Battle Round 5. Right, so for Khorne, D3 units get the fight. I've only got these 2 guys in combat. I've opened this portal of skulls, and I've also whipped them. So I've got 4 attacks with them. Unpredictable destruction. I get it. Mortal wounds on 5s. He's dead. Woohoo. That was kind of helpful. Which means we definitely control this objective now, Phil.
Sweet.
But there's still Bulbasaur to deal with.
Oh no.
Right. Phil's going to move on to his hero phase now.
Yeah.
Okay, in my phase, I tried doing check mutation on this guy, but it went off and Lucy denied it. I then did Infernal Gateway on him and killed him. I then did Tzeentch's Bolt onto the skink and actually failed it. That guy did Blue Fire on these and killed 1, did 2 wounds in total. Then over here, this guy Arcane bolted that guy and did no wounds.
No.
Wounds. This guy tried to meet Mystic Shield Bellicor and failed, and then Bellicor has enfeebled this guy, which is -1 to his wound rolls in the combat phase. So going on to movement.
Right, so movement. These bloodletters have moved and ran just to swarm around the objective. These 2 have only moved the 5 inches, and they're going to look to charge the Bastiladon to help Bellicor possibly take it out. Phil has moved the Heralds around, literally just trying to swarm the objective and try and get more models. Hopefully, Fate Weaver, it's not Fate Weaver, Lord of Change.
Because I'm already within 3 of them. I'm already in combat, and I don't want to back out because I want to shoot as well. So.
Yep, so hopefully between all of these guys we should be able to do a fair bit of damage. Meanwhile, Scarbrand is enraged, he's charged in and he's smashing buildings apart, and he's going to go straight in the middle of there and try and kill the skink and the Saurus Warriors together. Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't deal with that, so
Well,
it does.
I could still deal with it with shooting from the Lord of Change.
If you can get rid of that, that would be very handy. Yeah, what's their save, Liam?
He has a 4 because of Cloak of Feathers.
No, the Saurus Warriors.
Oh, 5 up.
Ah, we've got no save anyway, so. So yeah, shooting. I've got a raw from Scarbrand to do, and then Phil's got a couple of bits and pieces, so we'll come back after we've done that. Right, so shooting phase. I decided to try and make sure I killed the one skink. I think, and now maybe I shouldn't have. I should have used the mortal wound thing on him.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make sure that there was no models nearby. But these are going to get to reroll saves and wounds and stuff. Phil shot the Lord of Change into this guy, but unfortunately only did 1 wound. Everything else down here basically shot at the Judicators and the Saurus Warriors, and not a lot was done apart from the Judicators. And I think that's it. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, charges, and we need to make this count because this is where the game is going to be made. As it stands, they're on 9, we're on 7.
Yes.
So we really need to score some points. And fast. Charges. Right, so charges. Scarbrand's made it in here. I'm at Enrage, which means I get 4 abilities. So I'm going to use the 4 that allow us to reroll hits and wounds on all my axes. So 7 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh, this is at the Saurus Warriors. Wounding on 3s. So 1 fails. That's -2 Rendlium.
Right, so...
For 3 damage each.
-2. So that gives them... we have 5 up to save.
So no save.
No save.
And that's 15, 18 damage.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Wow. That's insane.
And you didn't even Carnage.
I can't.
Oh.
Because, well, the old blood's not within 3 inches.
That's what I'm saying, you didn't even Carnage.
No, I didn't even get to use Carnage. Right, are you going with the Lord of Change next?
Yeah, baby. So I've got my Staff of Tzeentch, 4+ to hit. Yep. And then I've got my Curved Beaks of Wicked Talons, 4+ to hit. 3+ to wound, which I'll replace with my Destiny dice. And a 6, I get 1 back now. So that is a -1 wound on your Saurus Warriors limb.
Which they ignore. Just 1?
Just one. Yeah, it does 2 damage though.
2 up, fine.
Right, back to you guys.
I'm gonna do Temple Guard, yeah.
Yep. So by the time we pile them in, we'll work out what attacks they're getting and who's going where. Right, so the Temple Guard are going next. Liam's got 5 guys swinging at the chariot. 2 have to go on the Lord of Change and 1 can go elsewhere. So, chariot.
In the chariot, hitting on 3s.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s. -1 to your save, so that's 5.
Phil, you've got 5 6-ups to make on your chariot.
All I need to make is 1, right?
He's got his bites afterwards, but makes 2.
I'm down to 2.
So 6 bites on the chariot. 1 hit.
It's either a 5 or a 4. I will quickly double check that. Yeah, 4.
So 1 more wound.
No rend?
No.
5 up. I'm down to 1.
And then you've got 2 at the Lord of Change.
Yes. 3 hits. 2
wounds on the Lord of Change, Phil.
So he's got a 4 save.
-1, yeah.
So 5 up. Nope, so he goes 3 wounds.
He's lost 3, yep. And then you've got 1 which can go for either the Herald or the Portal of Skull guy.
How many wounds do they have?
Mine has 5.
And mine has 5.
6 and 2 3s. I'll go for the Herald.
Nope. Yeah, that was closer.
1. Yes.
1 wound on your Herald.
Any rend?
-1.
6 up.
Oh, I have to.
Nope.
And then bite on the Herald.
No.
Nope.
I also forgot the bites on the Lord of Change.
Yep.
No.
No. Right, you've also now got 1 other unit to attack with. So who do you guys want to attack with?
I've only got 1 of that.
Oh, the
You
relic.
still done?
No, I've got
Oh,
a
do
relic.
you want to go with him?
No, you must.
He's survivable.
You can split your attacks as well if you want.
Well, how many wounds is he on?
4.
Bellacor's on 4, yeah.
Remember, you're at -1 to wound.
Dilladon.
Because of Enfeeble, and then of course we've got the 2 bloodletters there as well. So, all attacks on Be'lakor?
Yep, 3. Hitting on 3s.
1 hit. What's your normal to wound?
I'm hitting on 4s now.
Is that
wound on 4s now.
right? So you're now wounding on 5s because you're enfeebled.
No, I normally hit on 3s. I'm hitting on 4s.
All right, right.
-1, so.
So and then 4+, no rend.
Yeah, there's rend.
We ignore it.
I ignore all rend,
okay.
and I passed. So
Right.
good.
Right.
He's got his stomps.
It doesn't have stops.
Oh, he didn't have stomps. Oh.
Oh, that's not so good.
Does the guys on top not get anything?
No, they're just 3.
Ah. So Phil, I guess it's over to you. You can attack with who you like.
Well, I'm gonna attack with him.
The Herald.
He still needs to attack, and I'll attack with this Herald as well. Yeah, pause that.
Right. So the first Herald going at Relictor.
My staff of change 4+, and then 3+. Yep, so that's wounded -1,
4+ loose. Nope.
and then D3 damage. It does 2.
2. So he's down to 2 wounds.
And I've got D3 attacks on my disc of Tzeentch. So that's 3. And he's hit on 4s, and then wound on 3s at -1.
How many?
1.
5.
So yeah, he's alive. And then the other one now into the Source Warriors. His staff hits, wounds, -1 on Siblium.
Which Liam ignores.
So he just got 1 wound.
1+1 now.
Made it.
And then I've got my D3 disc, just 1, which misses. So then now it's used to attack back with your Relictor, because that's the last thing you've got left.
3s.
Oh.
1 -1 rend.
So 6 up. Hey.
And 1 damage. Which means we now get to swing back.
I've
So
got my Chariot, and then you've got your 2 guys.
I've
So-
also got him.
And you also got him.
Yeah. So 2 bloodletters. Unpredictable destruction. Don't get. 2 hits. 2 wounds on the Bastiladon. Does he ignore rend?
He ignores all rend.
Okay, so 2 saves on him.
2, 3 up. Fine.
Then Be'lakor into the same one.
Yeah.
So 3s, and then 3s. So that is 3 saves, -2 to your save. But
It
you
doesn't
ignore.
affect me.
3
3 up. Takes 1.
So it's 2 damage.
He drops to 6.
Right, I've got the Blood Secretor down here next. He is within 8 inches of the Portal of Skulls down here, so he actually has 5 attacks. So 3s and 3s, but unpredictable destruction. Nope. 3s and then 3s. It's -1 rend, which Liam ignores, and it's 1 damage apiece. So 4 wounds.
2 up. Fine.
Okay, I got my Chariot. My Flaming Maw, 4 attacks, hitting on 5s. And then wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
New source guard.
2 wounds on your Saurus Guard.
2 ups.
Which he makes.
And the Blue Horror Jabs, 5s. And then 5s. Yep, that's a wound.
Another one.
Which he fails.
Reroll.
Reroll.
Oh.
Skink.
You're within.
Fine.
No, you'd be out now
Oh,
because
no,
you're
it's not.
piled in.
Yeah, just that's 1 wound.
You take a wound.
1 wound out of all that, but I still have my Lamprey bites. So 4+. And then 3+ for 3 wounds.
Come on. Let's kill 1. Just 1.
Fine.
Ah, what?
Alright.
And I believe...
Is-
Oh.
No, you're definitely out. And I believe that is turn for us.
Yep.
That's not good. So we definitely control this one, so we get 4 points for that. Puts us to 11. Were we on 7 before?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's 11.
He's within 6.
You shut up.
He was.
He was.
You might have knocked him when he brought the skinks out.
So at the end of Chaos Battle Round 5, we control this one for 4 more points, putting us at 11. We do not take this one back. We didn't kill enough. And we contest this one because of him simply couldn't get close enough to him to swing and attack, unfortunately. So that puts it at 11-7?
9.
11-9. Which means well, they're going to get 1 point for this one if they can kill it enough. Still could go either way. It's all to play for. Scarbrand's on 4 wounds. Can they take him down to control that objective? And can they do enough damage here without taking as much damage in return? That is the very important question. Let's move on to the hero phase. So with this being the last turn, they pretty much skipped the hero phase, apart from one thing. The skink has flown away to grab the objective with the old blood and keeping away from Scarbrand, which means they will score 1 point for that at the end of this turn. Down here though, Lucy's Relictor, the lone Stormcast guy left, managed to do a mortal wound to the chariot with Thundercaller. So that wasn't too shabby at all, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, so shooting. Who's got shooting? The Bastillodon. Where's he going, Liam? Because obviously you have more models here at the moment, but it's a case of how fast can you kill stuff.
He's gonna try and help out Lucy.
Right?
2d6. 6.
Wow, what you're playing like you should have had 10 then, Liam.
Hitting on 4s.
2 hits. 3s. 2 wounds.
-1 deal save.
Double 6. No.
No.
He's dead.
Yeah, so that kills the Herald.
Not gold.
And I will use the 4 meteor javelins.
The 2 blood letters.
Yeah. Hitting on 5s and wounding on 4s. So
2 hits.
2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Leave 1 guy left.
With the banner.
With the banner. And that's it for shooting.
Oh no, is little skink here? Can you not shoot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Skink a Scarbrand.
D3 shots.
Oh, so you can't kill him.
3 shots.
I will just double check. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. 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 -1.
So 4. No, 5 up. Which I fail, and then 5 ward save. Which I fail, so he's on 3 wounds. He's alive though.
Yeah.
He's a beast when he gets going.
Oh yeah. And now, because he's taken that wound, he's in his most powerfulest form.
But he can do nothing.
And do nothing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so combat, where are we going first, guys and gals? Oh, actually, technically Lucy can charge. But if she doesn't, she's still within 6 and she can't take any damage.
Yep.
Which guarantees 1 model.
Yeah.
So, who's going first, ladies?
Well, there's only 2 units in combat.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So, combats. So, we've got the Stegodon, no, Bastillodon, Bulbasaur, I choose you.
3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s normally, but 4s now because of what Phil did to me. That's a 3, so no.
That's a fail. And that is... No, it's not game.
Be'lakor! Be'lakor! 2 wins.
You need to tell him about retreat.
3 up save. Takes a wound.
2 wounds. 2 damage.
Down to
1 blood letter, unpredictable destruction. Doesn't hit.
And your battle shot go 1. Oh! You get 2 guys back.
Which makes no difference. It's worth noting as well, we forgot to mention it, and well, we forgot to move the models in the anticipation of the shooting phase and everything that was going on. Basically, these guys retreated from the Lord of Change.
Cowards.
Cowards. Meaning that they have more models within 6 inches than this centre objective than what we do, scoring them 2 points for holding it for 2 consecutive turns. And because Scarbrand wasn't able to defeat one of the 2 heroes, that flying skink leapt over his head and has secured this one, scoring them 1 point, putting them at 12 points.
And making him angrier.
To our 11! 11 points, Phil!
So close. So close.
It was so... Oh, Scarbrand was brilliant when he actually got doing what he was supposed to do. And that is it. The forces of Chaos have pushed and pushed against the Great Fastness. Despite taking heavy casualties, the Seraphon and the Stormcast have managed to hold the tide of Chaos back.
But
But
Scarbrand is angrier,
he's angrier.
and he'll come back
He'll come back
with friends.
with more friends.
And get his ass kicked again.
That won't happen. Don't listen to that. Cut it, Stephen. Stephen, cut it.
Phil, how do you feel about working with Slaanesh?
That's too many kinks for me.
How do you feel about working with Nurgle?
I don't like the stink when they get roasted.
But you're happy to work with the Blood God? Fair enough. Right, so, Phil, Lucy, Liam, it's took us 2 days to do it, but what a fantastic end to this awesome game.
Yeah.
Picking on all my Stormcast in the first 2 rounds, you big babies.
You get what you get.
And you still didn't table us. 1 guy left.
And 2 wounds.
Yeah, still.
Laugh it up, laugh it up.
Oh look, she has what? She has 1 less wound than when she faced me. Well, honestly, we've absolutely destroyed each other's armies.
Turn 2
What did you think
and
of
3.
Tzeentch? What did you think of Tzeentch?
Jeez.
I hate them because I've only got 1 thing in my army that can just hold up against mortal wounds, and he didn't get touched by them.
Do you know what? Like,
one.
even being on your side, Phil, Tzeentch is so ridiculously powerful. With
But, as you saw, as soon as you get into combat, they all fall apart.
Yeah. Best way to beat Tzeentch is to have a mortal and spell save.
Definitely,
I need Lord Veritant.
yes.
You'll die.
So that is it, folks. 5,000 points. Chaos versus Order, and Order emerge victorious.
You may think that you won, but this was all part of my plan.
See you next time.